to the Mandalorians Ramble. I am your host, Boba Fett, and today we're going to be talking about Call of Duty Zombies. We're going to be ranking maps, wonder weapons, specialist weapons, all that. And we're also going to be ranking perks. I'm joined by Bo-Katan Kryze.
Aloha.
Also, we are joined today by Din Djarin.
Hello, chicken shiznits. This is Den.
Alright, so let's get started in this. What do you guys want to start with first? We can do maps, wonder weapons, or perks.
Maps.
We'll start off with maps.
Maps is a good start.
Alright, so I'm going to share my screen and we'll go from there.
Alright. Okay.
Alright.
The heck was that?
So first
That's
off,
my dog. Oh, okay. That's a sucker.
alright, so let's start it off. We have BO1's Moon.
I say a solid B tier.
I mean,
I'll get. I don't know.
see,
I would either give it a C. I honestly would give it a C.
at Moon, I feel like
the
what are you gonna say,
the
Din?
map is good, but it does have some problems.
I mean, I feel like every map does, but like, when we break it down, Moon's Easter egg. First of all, you can't hear anything once you put on that spacesuit, so like your audio is just bad.
And plus,
yeah.
And
you
most
get
of
the
the
hacker. It takes your spacesuit. So yeah, use your spacesuit wisely and use the hacker.
yeah, and then also then again, Moon's entire Easter egg is basically just box luck.
You need the wave gun, the quantum entanglements, the
Yeah,
Gersh device,
QDs
and then
and
do that
Gershers.
all over again.
Yeah, I mean, then again, but like Moon's Easter egg is also really cool, blowing up the Earth and leading directly into BO2 zombies, which is quite interesting.
It's a good continuation off, but as for the map, like it's the first ever map, like the first ever in space zombies, and this is like revolution during like 2012, 10, and like we've been demanding like an in space moon zombies, and like this is the first ever one. But still, like, I see the B tier debate that it's flawed.
Yeah.
I give it a C. Or like
I'd say
B,
B because it's kind of a cool map.
Easter egg. Yeah.
So I say, why don't we go through all of like the normal maps first, then we'll go to like the remasters or whatever.
Oh yeah, I'm cool with that.
All right, so we'll skip over these for now. So next up is Transit.
F tier. Fuck that map.
Yeah, I mean, while
That's
yes, Transit was fun back in the day when it came out. It was exciting, and it's just fun when you play it with
Like,
friends.
you didn't have any other maps where you only had transit. It was fun during that time. But until then, like, when you realize, like, how shitty it really is, then yeah.
Because like once you get to the Easter egg, it's terrible.
And especially with the two-side Easter eggs, like there's one where you have to build a fucking jet gun, and the other one to turn on power. Like, what type of requirements are those?
I know. I really hate the building.
Yeah, it's really weird.
You have to repair shit.
All right, moving on.
And it also doesn't help that you have little gremlins.
The denizens, yeah, those were annoying.
But I am not gonna lie. I do love the bus driver.
The good old Ted. Yeah, you gotta love Ted.
A good old Ted.
I do love Ted. Ted is my favorite though.
All right, next up we have.
I love pissing him off.
All right, next up we have a Bus Depot. I think this deserves
F tier.
an F tier. There's really not much to say about Bus Depot.
Never played that.
It's basically like the start of Transit, and that's it. You just have a box and nothing else. It's really.
You just have to bus. Oh, there.
Like,
okay.
Every other starting room has more content in it than Bus Depot.
Oh,
Yeah, you'll
that.
Like, Nogdarun Toten had
boring.
more content in.
I never played it, but who
But that
wants
might
to
be a hot
play
take, but
just that area? Like who just wants to play that area?
Yeah,
like, it looks boring.
Bus Depot sucks. Honestly, I'd rather play Transit.
Honestly, I agree with you. Because at least Transit, you have like multiple areas where they actually have something. But when you have Bus Depot, has nothing.
Yeah. All right, Farm.
F tier.
I
I don't
mean,
know what arm is.
farm is the
Farm
you're
is-
just in like the farm from transit, the farm section.
Oh,
Back here.
it's far transit. Never mind.
And
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I
a
would give actually on. I would give farm D because it is, even though it's a small map, and I get it why people hate it because of how small it is, and there's nowhere else to go. But like I've played farm so many times that I've actually liked it. I would give it a D because yeah, I would give it a D honestly. Like it's somewhat fun to me. I
Now,
think it's fun.
Yeah. Now, there's one thing I would say though. Farm is better than Bus Depot.
oh
So
yeah,
we're
without
putting
a
it at
doubt.
least- put it at least like ahead of like Bus Depot.
Yeah, same thing with town.
Well, we'll
Yeah.
get to town eventually. So I agree, didn't like it's just well, farming is slightly better than Bus Depot because it has perks, but it's still pretty bad at the
Yeah.
same time. So I think the fact that it has like some I don't know. I know it has like jug and speed cola, probably
The fact
double
that
tap
it's some
and quick
fun.
revive.
It has perks and it has the mystery box that won't go anywhere else.
Yeah.
Well, what
So-
does suck is that it doesn't have pack a punch and pack a
Yeah.
punch. Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have town. I wouldn't say
I think
town.
C tier. I think really it's a good C tier. Like
No,
it's not like
Town is
anything
C.
above like B.
Town is definitely C.
Yeah.
I mean, out of the Green
It's
Run
really
survival
it's
maps,
decent.
yeah. I mean, out of the Green Run survival maps, I'd say it's definitely the best one.
I'll say that town is our essential child. Like this was like the map where we just like if we don't play transit, play town for high rounds and just figure out like where everything is, and plus like with 2 box location which you just run back and forth, and like good perk placement and like one good high round. Like I say right now, like this is a good time, but like beyond that, it's a C tier.
I mean, I could say
definitely.
like maybe we bump it up to B because I feel like when Green Run came out, obviously there was always transit, farm depot, town, diner, but the one that everybody played probably put the most amount of time on. So other maps came out was town because it was just a lot of fun. You could just hop on.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
but-
town. I think town should go on B. Honestly.
Yeah, I don't.
think B.
is-
Yeah, but B because
Town is just a classic map. Before any other maps that were made, Town was the most popular one. So I give it a B.
All right.
amen to that one, Din.
All right, next one is Nuketown. Now, Din, I know you're very biased towards this one.
To me, it's D. No, actually, no, to me,
Yeah.
it's C.
D.
I-
It's a
I'm gonna-
I know. You guys don't like it, but I loved it. It was my first map that I've played it, and whenever I play Nuketown, it makes me feel like I'm 10 years old again. Like I really love Nuketown. I think even though we all hate it that the perks don't arrive until 5 rounds?
Well, yeah, it can be any
like
perk.
5 rounds later.
Yeah, no.
It
I'm gonna
can be
really
any
interrupt
drops
yourself.
every 5 rounds, up to like 30
no,
or
I'm gonna
25.
interrupt you guys still, but I'm serious right now. The RNG on this map is just fucking stupid. Where it's really like 10 to like 15 rounds for even jug. Like if you get jug straight off the bat, you're good. But like every other game, like it won't even arrive to like round 20, and by then like you'll have nothing at all. Like you'll have quick revive, speed cola, double tap, and by then you get anally raped by like zombies all around.
Yeah.
You do need to be lucky to have what perks go down.
Yeah, and like it's not like that Bo and I don't like Nuketown. It's just that it's just because the map layout's kind of weird. Because Nuketown's always meant to be like a multiplayer map,
I get that.
and the fact that you can be at round like 25 and still not have jug, which at round 25, especially on BO2 where you go down in 2 hits, you kind of need jug, especially when you hit like later on. Well, yes, it can be fun, but then again, it's just a weird area.
I find it very challenging though.
Yeah, which I respect.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I do respect doing that.
you also can't. The cool fact about Nuketown though is, I think it's 25, like round 25. Once you hit that, the zombies' eyes turn from yellow to blue, signalizing like what's currently happening on Moon at the same time.
Yeah,
Now
'cause
that like Rick
little bit fun
Toffin's
fact,
in
Dan.
control.
Yeah, little bit fun fact, Dan. Moon and Newtown actually take place at the exact same time.
Yeah, which is kind of a cool thing. That's why their eyes change.
Oh,
Yeah, a little bit of fun fact. Yeah,
I didn't know
it's a
that.
little bit of a fun fact. A little bit of a fun fact right there.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna put it in D tier.
Yeah, dude.
Alright.
As much as you love it, so I respect your opinion, but it's just
Yeah.
for us, like when it comes to the overall arc, this map
Yeah, I
does
agree.
not fulfill like anything.
So
Yeah,
I
I get
think-
it. It's alright.
best moving forward, I think when we try to rank some of these things, we take like the nostalgia part out and just rank them based on what they did and what the maps are. Because
Yeah.
sometimes we'll put like a map that's terrible, really good because we just played it a lot.
Yeah, as kids, and don't get me wrong, nostalgia can be a overwhelming factor, but it's just we need to put that aside and just realize the truth that like maybe this map is not that good as we remember.
Like Nocturne Totem. While yes, it was the first map and the map that started everything, without it, we wouldn't have all the zombies maps that we know and love today. But when you take Knocked down to the smaller details, it's not that good. I could say
Yeah.
maybe C tier for Knocked.
Yeah, at least C tier. Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next one.
All right. Now I know it's a map that we all hate. Die Rise.
Fucking Die Rise.
F tier.
Die
Fuck that
Rise.
map.
Well, yes,
Fuck,
Die Rise.
I'd rather play fucking Transit than Die Rise. Holy.
I agree with you on that, Dan. Like
That map is
on every
awful.
level, that map is awful.
Well, yes, Die Rise is awful, but you have to look at it.
I just fucking hated. They have to jump. That you just have to jump in to other buildings in order to like just to go other places. I just hate that. You can easily die in that map, and you can easily get cornered. There's no. I mean, yeah. You say the wonder weapon's good. I forgot what the wonder weapon
It was the
like.
Swickle-Fire.
Yeah, it's been a while. I've played Die Rise. I
That's
don't want
okay.
to keep it that way.
See,
Yeah, that's okay.
I think what to take away from Die Rise, although yes, Die Rise is very widely considered to be bad, but you have to Die Rise. This is at least my opinion. Die Rise was in a very cool concept of a map.
Don't get me
The
wrong,
setting
idea is there.
was beautiful.
I know the idea is there. Yeah, the idea was there. I seen the idea, but it's just the map itself is just a
Yeah,
hassle.
it just wasn't done right. The an Easter egg in
Yeah.
the whole map is basically just like an elevator simulator.
It is, and also doesn't help that the perks and the pack-a-punch on the elevators, eventually they just go whatever floor they want to. Even
Yeah.
when you pack-a-punch, that's when you have a 50 chance to lose your gun because when the elevator moves, you have to move fast with it because if not, your gun's gone.
Yeah, also, I think we also have to mention that Die Rise probably introduced the absolute worst perk of all time, Who's Who.
Who's who? Fuck that perk.
But obviously,
What is
it
that?
had.
What is that?
It's basically
Okay,
like
those might-
the
those might be
afterlife
get the
kind of thing,
But worse.
but worse. Like, you could be, let's say you like die on round like 90, right? And you have Who's Who, you'll get like it's like a revive kind of a thing. But you have to like try to revive yourself, and they give you like the starting pistol. So obviously, when you're high rounding, you're not gonna move. You'll just die because you have like the starting pistol.
It also doesn't help that like you're not. Every zombie sees you and they will attack you on the spot.
Yeah,
even
like you
on
can
Who's Who.
still
If you
they'll
fail-
still attack you.
Yeah, and if you fail on Who's Who, guess what? You're dead.
Yeah, I'd rather die than just use that.
Yeah. So I mean,
Yeah.
I guess we'll go F. I mean, I would
Yeah,
say
Yeah,
not-
but
I would
it
say-
definitely does F. I'm sorry, but it definitely does. It definitely goes to F.
It's just so much a headache to think about.
yeah. I think the only
It's just so much to think about.
I think the only
I don't-
redeeming
I can't-
factor for Die Rise would be the Swickle-Fire.
I'll say it, that's the only redeeming factor. You know, everything else, not really. Everything else sucks.
Yeah.
All right, now
I agree.
I think this next map we can all agree that it deserves to be S tier. It's one of the greatest zombies maps of all time.
Oh fuck yeah.
Mob of the
Yeah,
Dead.
Mob of the Dead. Now,
Yes.
what can be said of the map?
I
What can be
mean,
said of the
it
map? This map has
introduced-
a great atmosphere.
Yeah, it introduced Electric Cherry. Was the first map to introduce that. Great perk.
I do love the Wonder Weapon.
The Blunder Gat and the
Blunder
Acid
Gat
Gat.
is killer.
The story was amazing, although yet the Easter egg was very simple. It was still great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And also, the final fight being, if not one of the greatest twists ever in zombies history, still remains to this day to be the most iconic moment in COD Zombies history. Because I'll say this right now: if you were to say what is your best Easter egg moment there is, everyone's at least gonna say the Mob of the Dead final fight.
Yeah, and then also the cool thing is
I can't
like
wait to do the Easter egg soon.
also the cool thing
don't you
about
worry.
Mob of the Dead is when you get to like play like the kind of like infection sort of thing on the Golden Gate Bridge trying to kill each other. That's a cool little unique thing too.
It is.
All right, next
It is.
up.
But
What are you gonna say, Bo?
sorry, Bubba. What I was gonna say is that like the one thing also that this map really really sticks out more is because it's a celebrity cast. They actually use actual real people in this game.
Yeah.
Like it was the first.
No. Wait, no. The first
random?
celebrity cast wasn't Mob.
Oh yeah, it was, yeah.
It was.
Yeah, but we're talking about
Call of the Dead.
It was called. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, sorry, Call of the Dead. But Mob of the Dead was first ever one to actually use actual prisoners and then an actual event that happened on Alcatraz and actually twist it around to have it be like these prisoners are stuck in like this eternal purgatory to forever fight and find a way out.
Yeah, which is really interesting and unique. It was just all around a really amazing map.
It is. All right, next one.
All right, next up we have Buried. Now Buried is a great map, but I wouldn't say it's S tier.
No, I'll say like it's A or B.
I give it
because,
a B. I give it
a
B.
B.
I like the map. No, don't get me wrong. Like I do like the map, but it gets so it does get annoying, especially having to deal with what's his name, the tall guy,
Leroy.
the big guy,
Leroy.
He gets so annoying that if you accidentally shoot him, he'll go all the way back, and you have to try to find the key and find booze to get him out. It does get annoying. That's what I dislike about the map. Like I love the map. I love the weapons. I love the area, and I love the maze. I think the maze is fun to go through.
Yeah.
But just having to deal with Leroy and trying to the only way to open up other areas, they have to find booze and candy, and that you need Leroy to open everything else. I just really don't like that.
Yeah, and
to add more to that, Daniel. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Bubba, go ahead.
I think Buried, one of the coolest things about Buried is like the location. Like you're in like a western town, and I mean obviously the Paralyzer.
That's what I like about
the Paralyzer was amazing.
Paralyzer is the bomb.
I mean, it was good before the big nerf, because obviously like before the nerf you could go to any round, especially with like Vulture Raid and everything. But obviously now with the nerf you can't go past round 70 with it. But the cool thing about it is you can basically fly around the map, which is another cool factor.
Yeah, that's what I use it for. But that's what I literally use it for.
What are you gonna say, Bo?
Oh, I was gonna say that also another thing that doesn't help with Leroy is that he looks exactly like the other zombies. Like sometimes he's wearing overalls and sometimes he blends in with the zombies. And I know he's tall, but sometimes he just blends in so well with the other zombies that I actually shoot him. I'm like fuck.
No. He really does look like a tall zombie.
He does, and also what doesn't help that to get the portal in the maze, you need Leroy to smash that fountain at the church. And also, it makes no sense because you blow up the fountain in the maze, which we should do that like Spawn. But I guess logic does not exist for zombies.
Yeah. So I mean,
I give it a B too.
I could say A.
B. As much as I love it, so I say B.
Okay.
I say B.
Don't get me wrong, I love Buried, but I gotta say B. It has just some problems.
Yeah.
All right. Again, I think this next map that we have here, I think, is another uncontested S tier. That being
the legendary
Origins.
The big legend Origins.
I mean, Origins. Well, yes, it had its flaws.
This map is fucking
but
incredible.
Yeah. The only problems, especially with the BO2 Origins, come with like the fire staff. Like once you hit like round 70, it just crashes your game.
Yeah.
But I mean, other than that, the Easter egg was fun. Samantha was annoying.
Yeah. No. God.
How she
yeah,
kept talking like,
she's-
only then
she
can you
just
open
yaps
the
to you.
gateway to Agartha.
But
Shut
I
up.
think it's,
I'm like,
I think it's
I'm like,
cool.
shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
But I
Go
think
ahead,
it's cool that this is your first time meeting Samantha and the characters,
Yeah.
like meeting Nikolai as just everyone, like how everyone
Yeah.
got together. I think that's what's cool about it.
And also,
Yeah.
like, another thing that's cool about this is, though, is that, like, this is World War One. This is not no World War II. This is a World War One zombies map, which this is the first ever
Yeah.
time we actually have a World War One zombies map, because, like, all of our maps previously from, like, BO1 to, like, or World War to BO1 were all been World War II map, like, locations of, like,
Yeah.
actual, like,
Or
places.
like
this
Cold
is our
War
first ever one
kind
that-
of like times
Yeah,
too.
like-
But
yeah, well, this
Yeah.
is our first ever World War One
yeah,
map.
and it was great. I mean, like the wonder weapons, like all the staves, like the elemental staff was just
And-
amazing.
Yeah, and the Pack-a-Punch pistol becoming a
Oh
little
yeah, like
ray gun.
for once
my
the
God.
starting weapon was like amazing. Like where like the Mauser or upgraded the boom hill to became like a mini ray gun.
Like if you don't have the ray gun, just get the
Literally
pistol,
a ray
Pack-a-Punch
gun,
it,
but
Yeah.
and that thing shreds the Panzer like there's no tomorrow. Like you see a Panzer, point at it and he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Origins
That
did
gun's-
so
that-
much in
that
setting
gun's
up.
so overpowered.
Yeah, it did so much in setting up the future of zombies.
Yep. So Origins is an easy S tier. All right. Up
All right.
next.
Do we want to, since Extinction is technically not
I barely played.
Zombies?
I barely played.
Okay, I'm a Ghost nerd. Like, I love Call of Duty Ghost. I play Ghost all the time, and I know all these maps, so I can go through them.
All right,
Alright,
so
then,
we'll let Din take
I'm gonna be out
over.
of this.
Me,
Yeah,
Bo,
I'll be out of this.
Bo and I, not Bo and I, Bo and I are gonna take a step
Just your backup
back,
commentator.
and Din take it away. So first up,
Yep.
point of contact. Where are you putting that, and tell us about a little bit about it.
Okay, so point of contact, I would put that on C. I love the area. I love like the snowy area, and like there's a big snowstorm they have to go through, and then that's where all the aliens would come out. It's hard to like. My complaint is that it's so hard to see. Like you don't know where they're coming from, and also the big problem is it becomes so windy that it can push your character sometimes, and
So-
that's my big complaint.
Wait.
I really it's hard. It could be hard to aim whenever it's like very stormy and windy, and you can barely see shit.
Interesting.
But it's a
Wait,
good
then-
map. I would still I would give it an S tier. I would no not S
Not
tier,
S
C
tier.
tier. Sorry.
Yeah. Din,
Yeah,
Din,
it's on S tier.
Din, quick question.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me the wind can push you in this map? Like I'm talking like it can push you anywhere?
No. Okay. So if you're aiming the gun,
Yeah.
it can literally like move you around while you're aiming the gun.
Oh,
That's
so
what
like
gets me-
interfere
that's
with your
what gets me-
radius. Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's what gets annoying. It doesn't push you. It just moves like if you're aiming your gun. That's what gets annoying.
But I was about to say, military trained operatives being pushed by the wind. Where we built like sticks.
I guess so.
Now, Din, would you say like the snow or blizzard mechanic is like similar like what Call of the Dead did? How you couldn't see anything?
Yeah. That's what I would
Okay.
say it.
All right.
It
So,
gets like it becomes very stormy and like it's like you're looking at fog.
Mhm.
Like you can barely see shit.
okay.
But it's a good map. It's a good map. I like the air. I do love the areas and the locations.
Yeah, I always like
Okay.
snowy atmospheres.
Yeah, that's what I like it about it.
All right.
And the final boss he's actually pretty cool.
All right. So let's move on
Okay.
to
Respect
Nightfall.
Nightfall, it's a tough one. Nightfall, I might give it a. It's a good map, but it has a lot of issues.
Well, start laying out those issues. What are the main factors that makes you think this map's also not that good?
Okay, so this area, you can get easily lost. What I don't like about this map is the area. I like the location of where they got like their. Actually, no, hang on. I forgot where the fuck were they? They were like in. I know there was just some kind of town.
Oh yeah, I
But
think that's
I
all
forgot
gameplay
what
this one.
Hotel, like a hotel, a driveway, a drive-through.
Oh, but yeah, but speaking of buildings, like you have to go through buildings in order like to keep going. And
Uh-huh.
that's my like main complaint. You have to go through buildings to find what you need in order
So
like
similar
to
to Die Rise.
continue. Like, yeah, it's kind of but you don't like jump to other buildings.
Oh, but yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, but
it's
it's
that
kind of
part.
similar. But it's kind of similar to Die Rise because you have to go to other buildings. But
Mhm.
it's like it's not bad. It's not as bad as Die Rise. I would give it a S tier.
S
Real.
tier.
Okay.
Yeah, I would give it an S tier. It's a good map. I don't think I've ever went through the boss battle. I've seen clips of it, and she actually looks really sick.
All right, that might be a hot one, but
But-
all right, S tier for
I mean, opinions are
Nightfall.
opinions, so
and obviously.
No, not S. Oh, I'm sorry. No, C tier.
I was
Sorry,
gonna-
I'm mixing
oh.
S and C.
I
I'm
was
mixing
gonna.
S and C. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's
You're
okay.
you're
No,
all
you're
good, Din.
You're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah.
All right.
I know what map belongs to S tier. I know what map.
All right. Next up is
let's keep
Mayday.
going.
Okay, Mayday. Oh, Mayday's D. Mayday's D. I don't like that map.
All right, now, what are the factors of what you don't like about this map?
It's really hard to explain.
Aren't
but
you shipping like
yeah,
and like
but-
you have to fight like a giant like alien octopus?
No, it's not that one. No, it's not that one. I forgot what that one
okay.
is. That one's like kind of. It's like boring. It's just not fun. It's just boring. You stick in this small area. You stick in this small area like this whole time, and you're trying to survive. Like you're literally trying to survive. While in other maps, you can place traps, and like you can set traps, and like you could basically like make a fort. In this map, you don't. You just have to stay in the middle of the area while you have to try to shoot other aliens. Like just around you. It's literally like it's like Nuketown or Farm, but like it's impossible. Like it's literally impossible to survive.
Okay. All right.
Now
Next one?
Awaken. Oh, that goes to A. Awaken is incredible.
All
All
right.
right. Tell us about this.
Oh my god, Awaken is amazing. Awaken. So you go through this lab. You have to go through this lab. You have to find like the main boss that's like controlling other controlling other aliens. Or like just it's basically like you're killing the queen or the king. It's like you have to go kill the main one, like the main boss. What I really love the location. The location is fantastic. I love the lab, and you can what's that? A ray gun. It's not the ray gun in Black Ops. It's like this
Betamax.
It's like a plasma rifle.
Okay.
I took the Betamax.
It's fuck, what's that? It's like a BFG.
Oh,
If you know what I'm talking about.
Like, are you talking about like a rail gun, kind of like from?
It's a rail gun. You only have to use a rail gun to kill the main boss, and the rail gun fucking slaps.
All right.
Like the rail gun is incredible.
Okay.
All right. Now to round out Extinction.
The boss battle is fun.
Exodus.
The lab is awesome. The location's great. The area's great. I think it's great.
All
right.
Last
To round
but
out
not least,
Extinction, we have
Exodus.
Exodus. Now, what are your thoughts about Exodus?
one's this one?
Now for a minute, I thought it was an exorcist. I'm like, exorcist? What are we fighting demons?
Not the
so.
Exorcist.
Be gone, Holy Spirit. Be gone,
You need
Holy Spirit.
Jesus.
You need Jesus.
The power of Christ compels you.
Compels you.
Oh, that one's. I don't remember. Wait, hang on. I don't remember that one.
Take your time. This is not a rush list. We gotta make sure to get our thoughts, fruition.
Hang on. Which one's Exodus?
I mean, I know the pictures aren't the best, but I don't know if that'll help. You can look at that.
It looks
like they're in some kind of desert.
For me,
I don't remember.
Looks like Advanced Warfare supply drop.
Yeah.
I don't remember that they're in a. I don't remember a desert map.
And then you just want to
Most
go
of the maps are just
F tier, I guess.
You just want to get you want F tier to you don't remember anything.
Just put an F because I don't remember it.
Yeah.
If I have to be honest.
Dean, if you remember at any point, just let us know. We can always put it back.
Like to be honest, literally all the maps are good. Oh well, except Mayday. Mayday's not good.
Okay.
But yeah, that's all I know for now.
If you remember what Exodus is, we can always come back.
Yeah, just always tell us hey, I remember the map. Like, just say that. So.
Yeah, I'll let you guys know.
All right, next up we have Advanced Warfare Outbreak.
That's all the maps.
Yep. Next up is Advanced Warfare Outbreak. I mean,
fucking F tier. F tier. Fuck that map.
I never played that one. What is that?
It's okay. I mean, it's mostly bad.
It's just a nightmare to just even handle.
What's a nightmare about it?
Everything.
It's everything about it. Okay, so
wasn't this the first map though too?
Yeah, it was the first ever Advanced Warfare. So Dan, allow me to explain to you Advanced Warfare Zombies. This is completely different from BO3 Zombies, obviously. But the one thing is that there's special zombies, but there's no specialist round. They're mixed with the regular zombies. So you have 3 different types of special zombies, or 4. You have EMP zombies, where you get hit by EMP zombies. Guess what? Your X will shut off and your perks will shut off. You have red zombies, where they're like boomers. The moment you shoot them, they'll explode. No. Green zombies. That's the green zombies. The green zombies, if you shoot them, they're like boomers. They explode and kill everyone else. The red zombies are the hard hitters. Eventually, you get hit by one, you go down immediately.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, it's
then you have the porcupine. Then you have the porcupine zombies. Eventually, if you shoot at them, guess what? Their crystal shoots at you. Like they have crystals in their body.
Who's fighting zombie animals? What the hell?
It's really weird.
No,
Advanced Warfare was just weird.
It's weird. It was, but this map was terrible. F tier.
All right.
Show your thoughts.
I never played it.
It's bad. All right. Next up is World at War Verrucht. Now, Verrucht was the first map to introduce power
and perks.
That was the first one to introduce power, right?
No.
Yeah.
Verrucht was the first ever map.
Yeah.
Yeah, Verrucht was the first ever map to introduce perks.
Yeah, because Shido Numa didn't have power, but it was the one to introduce perks. And World at War introduced Lord of War introduced a lot, but also not at the same time. And it was just I think, in my opinion, it was one of the scariest maps ever made. Just like the setting of being in an insane asylum.
And being the only ones, you're like the only squadron alive. There's no backup. You can't call in for anyone.
Yeah.
You're on your own. You have to fight off the undead horde, and you start hearing screams. The ghosts to pass this asylum. It sends that chill down your spine.
Although, yes, it does do a lot. I think it deserves a C.
Yeah, I agree with you. C.
Yeah, that could work.
All right, next up is Infection. Now the burger one that is F.
F tier.
F.
F tier. Fuck that. Fuck that map.
Carrier. That was I haven't played Advanced Warfare in a while.
Yeah.
I know there's one underwater. I don't remember.
That's Descent.
Okay, Descent was pretty actually interesting.
Yeah, but before we get to that, Dan, allow me to explain to you what is Infection. You're probably curious. What's Infection? Infection is pretty much, think as way as this is like Gorak Krovi, but worse.
I wouldn't even compare it to GK.
I know,
it's
but
just
it
like
was going Kobe, but words.
it's so weird. You're like in like this burger shop, like but there's like small inside.
In a burger shop.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
there's like, and then there's like these survivors that are like the stupidest NPCs of all time that you have to like protect. It's so bad. It's
Yeah, and if you don't
terrible.
protect, guess what? The power is off.
It's so bad.
That's right. If you don't rescue the survivor, they will switch off the power on you. I'm talking about they will just kill the power on you.
Yeah, it's so bad.
It's terrible.
Yeah,
And like all the
never
zombies are
played,
going for like the survivor and you, so it's really bad.
Yeah, it doesn't help that like the actual zombies.
Wait, you have to fight survivors?
No, like the
No.
zombies will be coming at after you and the survivor while you're trying to protect the survivor.
Oh, so in that game you can protect survivors? That's
Only
Yeah.
that map. Only
Only-
this map.
it's only
map.
this one
Everything
now.
Everything else, not really.
All right.
Yeah, but
Carrier. I don't remember Carrier that much.
Carrier is just a ship where eventually it has some of the most headache-inducing Easter
Oh
egg.
yeah,
and it's
yeah,
just-
yeah. I remember that. I think it was okay.
I never played it. I don't know. I never played Advanced
Now-
Warfare.
Yeah. Now I'm currently playing it with another friend or so, and I'll say this right now: this map is a solid D tier.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't played Carrier in a while. And now Descent. It was a cool kind of like concept, like being underwater.
Yeah, it's a cool one. It's like an underwater hotel, but like you're like running around, like you see like all those like different plazas, weapon facilities, and all that. So
Yeah. So I don't know. I
now
don't
we
know
haven't
where.
now. I don't know if I've done the Easter egg, but I'll say right now, the map is kind of cool. So like C tier.
See. Okay. All right. Now, Dan, I know you probably won't agree with Bo and I on this one, but Shadows of Evil I think deserves an S tier
S tier.
Really?
because you got to
Really?
think Shadows. First of all, set us up on the BO3 system, and while you might not like Shadows because of how hard it can be, but then again, like once you really look at the Easter egg, it is one of the most unique, and the map is beautiful. Everything about like Shadows of
Yeah.
Evil, it just did so well in setting up BO3 and BO3's entire storyline too.
Yeah. This is the first ever. Yeah.
I
this is the
think
first
Shadows
ever
is an
map.
absolutely amazing map,
Yeah.
and
But this was a map that everyone was playing on day one and was not complaining, saying this was not boring. Like everyone was having so much fun just running around doing different things, and plus with the beast mode and like you figuring like what to do with it or so, and like figuring out
Yeah,
different
it was
strategies. So
really
like it
amazing
opened up
map.
to like this whole new possibility of eventually you just keep playing it and not get bored.
like you can just
Yeah.
Shadows just had so much content in it.
My complaint is just how hard it is.
I mean,
how
yes,
hard
it's
it is.
hard,
I
but
do respect that.
that also makes it kind of fun at the same time, because I feel like especially when
Yeah.
an Easter egg's too easy, it's just like okay, that's kind of boring, you know.
Oh my god, the
Yeah.
Easter egg is a fucking.
But it
fucking
makes it
heavy.
kind of a little more fun in that right, where it's challenging. It challenges you, and like it's just more exciting than just doing like, oh, let me just go do this simple little task and I'm done. You know,
Yeah.
like it just
And
did
by the
so
way,
much.
Dan, get
Also,
ready.
can't forget Jeff Goldblum's in it. That's the magician.
As Nero. Yeah, as Nero. Like that's the one thing. Like this map, like it had Jeff Goldblum and like he nailed the character of Nero down.
And it set up the whole apothegm thing, and it was just really good all around.
Yeah, this opened up
Yeah.
the lore of COD Zombies.
Also, it also introduced us to the perk Widow's Mine as well. It was
Iconic.
it turned out to be one of the best perks, and it was introduced on Shadows of Evil. All right, next up is Giant. Well, you could also say that this is Darius, but I feel like Giant is enough. It's basically
more
copy and
different.
paste. It's
I gotta give Giant either a C or B.
see. I
B,
would
actually B. I agree with the B. I think B is like a good one.
now.
I think it deserves a B.
Yeah, I mean, I could also fight for maybe an A, but I mean, it's very similar
like-
to Darius.
Yeah.
It's just like it's on the BO3 system, and it just looks a little bit nicer. And also, unlike Darius, it doesn't have the cancel jug effect with the Wonderwaff, which is
Wunderwaffe.
nice. So yeah, I mean, Giant, great map. I think it's like the map I've probably spent the most time on BO3. Just, going in, just, if you just want to go and have a quick little fun time, you just go on Giant. And obviously high rounds are easy with the catwalk strategy.
You just hold that until the day you die.
Yeah. All right. Again,
Alright.
with this map, I think we can all agree.
Easy.
Derize and Drock, easy S tier.
S tier.
Easy S tier.
Oh yeah, I agree.
I mean,
yeah, I definitely agree. I
everything
do love the bows.
about Derize and Drock was an amazing map, down to the Easter egg, to the wonder weapons. And
To the atmosphere, to the setting.
Yeah, the atmosphere is like this old medieval castle. Like, what Derize and Drock did was it took the elemental wonder weapons from Origins and made it better almost at the same, like.
And also, like, they took the photo of Mob of the Dead, but make it more like fun. Which, like, it feels like rewarding to feed these dragons because, like, you see them breathe fire, and, like, you see them like that animated life. It's just like, ooh, it brings like that fun out of you.
It was really amazing.
Yeah.
Also, the cool thing about it is, in Derize and Drock's Easter egg, you blow up the moon, and then obviously in Moon you blow up Earth, which is kind of funny. Those maps kind of interconnect in that little way. You're blowing up one or the other, which is kind of cool.
If one of these is just not like the other.
But in Derize and Drock, absolutely amazing map. Personally, it's my favorite map of all time.
Respect. All right, up next.
All right, next up we have Zetsubo no Shima. I feel like, well, yes, Zetsubo has its flaws, where just like the Easter egg, it's not hard. It just takes so long, and it's basically like Plant Simulator. But
it is.
It can be fun.
I don't like. Yeah, I honestly don't like it, if I have to be honest.
I mean,
yeah, because
I don't love it, but I don't hate it.
With like top quality. Yeah. I think FSD came out so with like that top quality like polish, and so like we were hoping like the next map knocked out of the park, but like here's like more of a D step in the quality.
Okay.
I think you can go on to like Zetsubo and have some fun, but it wouldn't be my preferred map.
Yeah,
I could say
and also it doesn't have like
C tier for Zetsubo.
C tier. The one thing is like my major point about this map is that like the power station shit is so annoying.
Yeah, I mean it just has a lot that's annoying about it, and the Easter egg just takes so long. I mean the entire Easter egg is basically just getting and upgrading the KT4, and that's it really.
Yep.
But it just takes so long.
Like, getting a single cod. Yeah, single cog. And also this map is like one of the many maps that needs a mandatory classic gobblegum.
Yeah. Alright. Next up is Grog Crovy.
Wow. A tier.
A tier?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Grog Crovy is easily A tier.
Really?
I mean, although Grog Crovy,
I give it a B.
See,
I do agree with that.
I can see that opinion, but like the reason why Bo and I really think that Grog Crovy is probably an A tier more is because obviously the setting, the dragons, like you're in like old Stalingrad, Russia, but with dragons.
Yeah.
I mean, you obviously have the ray gun Mark III, although the Easter egg is really hard, but it's also kind of fun at the same time because it's challenging.
But the one step that will kill us all is the bomb step.
Yeah, that is hard.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still a fun map to go on and have a ton of fun.
Basically my one complaint about that map is that how crowded that map is.
It does get crowded, but it is still really fun.
You can easily get crowded in that map. It drives me crazy.
But
here's the one thing. So Grog Crovy is a good map, but it's severely cramped. Like it's cramped.
It's so I know it's so cramped.
Yeah, and I really think it's a really fun map. Also, the Pack-a-Punch camos on that map are just straight up gorgeous.
They are.
Also,
so A tier.
Also introduces the PPSH into zombies in BO3, and PPSH is like amazingly good.
And the most powerful gun in that map, the Ray Gun Mark III.
Yeah, that was a good one. That's a good wonder weapon. It sucks that it just significantly falls off. But
around
obviously,
40, I think that becomes a piece of fucking shit.
Yeah, we'll get into wonder weapons later.
Yep. All right, up next.
Or you know, I think we should do just to save a little more time. We just don't do the remasters at this point.
Yeah, actually, don't do remasters because if it World at War, that's pretty much covered like all the remasters.
Yeah. And it's just like better graphics. The only thing that changed for like BO1
Yeah.
Varrock was they added the Winter's Howl to the map, which who knows why
Yeah.
everything's a piece of
I
garbage.
agree.
All right, Revelations.
C tier.
Yeah, I mean, well, yes,
Yeah.
it's cool. Like it's like seeing all the maps, like all previous maps
Combined into
together in
one.
one. But
I like that idea, but I just don't.
yeah,
at
it's
the
weird
same
how they
time.
set it up. I mean, and also the Easter egg is
also-
just ridiculously easy, and getting to like round 100, because you know that's obviously like what a lot of people strive to do. It's just so ridiculously easy because, you know, you can get the Apothecon Servant,
Thunder
the
Gun.
Thunder Gun, the Little Arnie's. You have like the Guard of Fafnir, the Ragnarok DG4s. Like you have everything you need to get to high rounds, and it's just not even like challenging like it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And
just
also,
So
like,
you
another
can
thing is-
literally get all the. You can literally get all the wonder weapons.
from
Pretty much, yeah.
and they're from the mystery box, so you don't have to put any work into it.
All you gotta do is just sit around, wait for the box to give you that, then you're done.
Yeah.
And also, what doesn't have the Easter egg is just a fucking collectathon. Usually, there's barely any soul boxes. Like you need to do no soul boxes at all. Like one time, like one guy did this on round 1.
Yeah,
Round
round
fucking
one.
one.
Round one, someone needed the Easter egg.
And that's like a big surprise right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So C tier Revelations.
Shino Numa.
Shino
D.
Numa.
D.
Yeah,
D.
I mean,
I'm getting D.
Shino Numa was actually the first map to introduce the Wonder Waff, actually.
And also give us our iconic characters.
That too, and also it introduced like the roaming perks too.
Yep. And the roaming perks too with the RNG so and all.
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Also,
So yeah.
I feel like a lot of people forget Shino Numa on World at War also introduced the first ever, technically different type of enemy, being the Hellhounds.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That was
yeah.
Shino Numa.
Did I know that?
Yeah.
Well then, yeah, but still D tier because this map is just. There are some parts where it makes no fucking sense. Like you have like one training hall, then you have like two other areas that will just kill you. Like the water area, will kill you because you're slow in the puddle. The other area that leads towards like a little shack or so will kill you, and like the giant outhouse lake will kill you.
Yeah.
It's literally like everywhere you step to, it can kill you.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
D tier.
Yeah. All right. Next up, since we're gonna skip all these BL3 ones, we have Zombies in Spaceland.
Can I use the IWs because I've been.
I know
been
you've
the
done a
one
lot.
who grinded out the- I've been the one-
Obviously, I can say something about it too.
Yeah.
I've played Spaceland a good amount. I'd say Spaceland, in my opinion, probably
Good
like
A.
A tier.
Spaceland is hilarious.
I feel like
Spaceland
the entire
is just a good A.
the entirety of Infinite Warfare Zombies was just funny. Like it was just like ridiculous,
Yeah.
but it was fun. And I feel like it showed us
Yeah,
that
it definitely goes with me.
non-Treyarch can make good maps if they tried.
Yeah. So yeah, this is a good A tier. All right, up next.
Rave in the
Redwoods.
Redwoods.
Friday-
I've seen a little. I
Friday
played a
13th
little bit of
Zombies.
Rave.
Yeah. All right, so let me give my in-depth explanation of this. Raven Redwoods is pretty much like a Friday 13 plus zombies. So eventually, you start like this shack. Eventually, like all the zombies surrounding you. So you explain like this rave. Eventually, like you start a party and mosh pit or so on like another side. Eventually, pack punches there, and you have a celebrity named Kevin Smith. Oh yeah, we almost forgot. IW has playable celebrity characters.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Kevin Smith. It was funny.
It was, yeah. So this map, but also like this Easter egg. Dana, when I say this, when I say this with all my heart, when this is easy, this makes Revelation looks like Baby Walk because this Easter egg is just soul boxes.
All right, so where are we putting Rave?
Like a B tier. I like Friday 13.
Okay. All right, so you have a B tier. Next up,
Yep.
Shaolin Shuffle. Now I've seen and played Shaolin Shuffle. It's terrible.
Kung Fu zombies.
I never played
Done.
it.
It's like
Oh.
okay, like the
Oh.
Wonder Weapon are like these kung fu moves, and they're just horrible.
like they're shotgun range, but they barely hit because we
Yeah.
like the hit registration in this game is so whack.
Like, it's basically just like your fist.
But only it doesn't reach.
I'm gonna
it.
go
It does
F.
not reach at
I'm
all.
thinking F for
F
sure.
tier. F tier. Yeah.
All right, attack with the Oh, next up.
F tier.
Hold on.
F tier.
Hold on. We have another one in front. We have not Dyrus, Darius.
Oh,
Now,
Darius? That's
we're-
a solid.
Which one's Darius?
Darius is
The giant.
the original giant, because Giant
Like,
is
in
a
the
OG
remake.
one.
Giant is a remake of Darius. I think Darius goes A, because it's
B.
Giant, but it's
B.
the original.
I know, but B.
B.
I say B.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I
say
mean,
B.
I'd say if it wasn't for the actually I agree now more, because I feel like if it wasn't for the cancel jug effect, you could put it in A tier.
Yeah, B. What do you think, Dan?
I never played the original one, so I don't know.
Alright,
Okay.
that's
It's
right.
very-
So
it's-
B.
whatever.
They
whatever
play very
you guys
similar.
say, I can-
They play very similar.
It's like dead accurate, but like a little more cleaned up on the BO3 side.
All right.
All right.
Attack with the radioactive thing.
F tier.
So I think
F tier.
the cool thing
Which
about
one's
it,
that one?
it's like with
So
the
it's
giant
a 1950s.
crab
Crabzilla.
thing.
Yeah. It's a 1950s map. Eventually, like it's used to black and white, but oh motherfucker! I dropped my phone.
Good job, Bo.
Thank you. No, but this is like a 1950s like map. Eventually, like it's sort of black and white, and like you go to this
That is a
very
cool
oddly
concept,
palette
though.
of colors. Yeah. And then all that. So in like one of the steps is that you have to do math, which believe me, I'm not good at math.
Yeah.
Yeah.
None of us are.
F tier.
Yep, F tier.
I think the concept of like starting in black and white is kind of cool though.
Ascension did that better.
Yeah, Ascension does do that better. All right. The Beast from Beyond.
F tier.
I think.
I never played it, so I don't know.
So, I think.
It's
Go ahead, Bo.
it's not. It's like Extinction but worse.
Yeah.
Big Station like Call of Duty Ghost.
Yeah, as in like you fight the aliens from that game on this map.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, I think I did play that map with you.
If you did, yes. If not, I don't know.
See, I think
Yeah,
one
I
of the,
remember. I think I did. I did got hyped to where I saw the aliens.
it's just it's a bad map though.
Okay.
It is.
But I think one of the coolest things about Infinite Warfare Zombies is the super Easter egg. I think it's like the best super Easter egg, and also once you do it, you have the hardest boss fight of all time being Mephistopheles, and that's just hard as
The
hell.
little bit version. Yeah,
Like,
and
you-
being legit Satan.
So then you're probably thinking, what the hell are Bo and I talking about, right?
Yeah, I don't know. What
So
it is.
obviously, a super Easter egg is after you do all like the Easter eggs, you get like a reward, right?
Yeah.
Infinite Warfare takes that to the next level. So after you do all the Easter eggs, you're then put in Director's Cut, which you get
Uh-huh.
like all the perks,
I'm a
and
perkaholic.
you get like a permanent perkaholic for the ever on every map. And
Mhm.
you also get the every weapon pack a punch too, and the mystery wheel, right? Bo?
Yeah.
And then once again you have to complete every Easter egg again, and then once you're done with that, there's another boss that you have to do, being Mephistopheles, who's the devil, and it is like the hardest boss fight in Zombies history. Like
Really?
it is insanely
joke
hard.
fight.
It's like you think some boss fights are like challenging, no. Mephistopheles is like one of the hardest things ever to accomplish, but it's fun.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. I think we can all agree all World War II F tier.
Yep, F tier. Never played them, but
Yep.
I mean, I've played
tier.
some of them, but
I
they're
played it once, and it's
they're-
not good.
no. I think the one thing that it does though is it's horrifying.
that's
like-
the one thing. It has the horror element down. Like it reminds like what what World of War did, and it kind of gave it steroids. It's like oh we're like we're in this abandoned town, and like you see like the undead running at you, so like you hear like, all this like this zombie noises, like all this like unhuman noises, like and like your part is like what the fuck is going on right now?
All right, and next up we have Bo's Hell, Voyage of Despair.
Oh god.
See, okay,
F tier.
Voyage of Despair is a cool concept. It's just zombies doesn't work on the Titanic because it just gets too crowded too quickly.
And the Easter egg is a
But
fucking
it's a
nightmare.
cool map. Also, it has probably one of the most unique and coolest boss fights, being you fight that giant eye.
Yep.
Like that is that is a really unique and cool boss fight. And the Wonder Weapon Kraken's not so good. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not good. I think maybe we could do a D, but I mean, obviously, Bo, if you want to put it in F tier, I can see that.
F tier.
We'll go high
I'm
F tier.
sorry.
We'll go high
Yeah,
F tier.
I'll give you a high F tier.
We'll go high F tier.
I'll give you.
All
I
right,
hate that
9.
so much.
Next up is 9. I think 9 A tier. 9 absolutely beautiful. I mean, it really the chaos story, kind of shines in 9. On all around 9's just a really, and it's also a
9,
really fun Easter
yeah.
egg too at the same time.
It is a Coliseum with zombies. Like that is something that we haven't ever had before. Like a Coliseum with zombies.
So I'm going A tier. Do we all agree?
A tier. Yeah, A
9.
tier. Okay.
All right. Now I know nostalgia will get the best of us with all this one, but you have to take that fact out and just rank it based on the map. That being
C tier.
Kino der Toten. I think Kino could go B tier. Well, yes, Kino is fun, but the reason why everyone in the Zombie community ranks it so high is because, it's the map that so many people started on. But then again, it's basically just like, it's kind of like Derice, where, you have perks and Pack-a-Punch, and that's it. It's really nothing else. It's just that this time it's on BO1. So, what do you guys think?
C tier. As much as the first map like everyone's covered. C tier.
I'll go high C, I guess. I still like to go on, BO1 or BO3s, just, mess around, have a good time. But
Oh, you know me, like I love Kino.
I mean, like I love it too. But
yeah,
it's just it's just a survival.
Like literally, whenever I go to Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 3, I immediately go to Kino because I love to go high rounds, and I just love. I love the theater.
Yeah, and I love it too.
But
it's just the reason why it's always so high is for that nostalgia factor. Once you take that away, it's not the best of maps, but it's not the worst.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we probably have gameplay-wise, one of the worst maps of all time, Blood of the Dead.
Which one?
Blood of the Dead.
Blood. I agree with you. Blood of the Dead.
Yeah.
I like Blood.
See, I respect that.
I respect it, but the only reason why Blood of the Dead is good is for the story. It has probably the best story in zombies. Like.
But the one thing is,
continues off from Mob of the Dead.
Yeah, it's Mob of the Dead, but worse.
Yeah, but actually, here's a little bit of lore fun fact, Dan. This actually continues off of a broken cycle. Eventually, Weasel won, and they're stuck. They're stuck in his and the cycle's been broken, so they're stuck in Mob of the Dead.
Yeah.
A little bit of fun
I should think that's cool.
I mean, the story of the map is absolutely amazing. One of the best ever we've ever gotten. It's just when it comes down to the gameplay, Blood is horrible.
Now, allow me to explain you some of the challenges. Especially, there are 2 that will make you want to fucking blow your own brains.
I know one, the bird.
There's
that
the
bird,
Docks and Powerhouse.
And that, spectral bird thing, right?
Yep, and the bird thing, where usually has 400 different fucking locations.
Isn't it like
I
124?
forgot about the bird thing.
100, no, 500.
It's 500?
It's 500. Yes,
I thought it was like 100 something.
Nope, 500.
Jesus Christ. Alright,
So,
well.
allow me to review these challenges. The Docks challenge. Are you good at Morse code by any chance? Like, are you good with Morse code? Are you good at Morse code at all? Are you good at Morse code at all?
Fuck no.
That's the challenge. One of the challenges is that you have to go to the warden's office, go to where a little jail cell to the right, and there's a Morse code. There's like a little Morse code thing there, and you have to type in a number between 1 to 10, and you gotta figure out what the password is, and you gotta do beeps and boops, and if you mess it up, you have to restart again.
Really?
Yep. Then you have to go up to the roof, go to the infirmary, kill a zombie, find a ghost, shock him, and do a soul box for them to make him walk or so. But he walks like a fucking grandpa. It takes at least 10 years to get your destination.
Yeah, it's just not a good map.
Yeah. And then for the powerhouse, it's Simon Says, but the moment you're done with it, you have to remember what your password is, because if you forget about it, guess what? You have to restart it again. But you get your password, you have to go back to spawn, place it inside a little punch code, and then have to figure your password and shock the ghost. If you miss your symbol or misalign your symbol, guess what? You messed up and you gotta start again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, Bo, let's move on. So I mean, just for the story-wise, I say we can give Blood a D.
Yeah,
it has some good elements, but it's still pretty bad. Now, Classified. I mean,
I didn't play Classified that much.
Classified's a bit of a weird one though. It's 5, but like not much has changed really. I mean, they changed like the Pack-a-Punch location being Area 51, which was kind of cool. It made the Winter's Howl slightly better, but then again, it's still really bad. I could see maybe like a C tier for a Classified.
C tier, yeah. I think more of like in the middle, which we kind of beat into the middle of that.
All right, now a map that I feel like gets a little too much hate. I think it's one of the most unique zombies maps, although some of the steps are annoyingly challenging. But I think it gets way too much hate. Dead of the Night. I think Dead of the Night gets a lot of hate. Also, you can't forget introduced one of probably the most amazing wonder weapons of all time with the Alistar's Annihilator. Or upgraded to the Alistar's Annihilator. It was probably one of the most overpowered wonder weapons ever. I think it just gets too much hate. It's a cool, unique map, where you're fighting zombies, vampires, or as they're called, Nosferatus, werewolves.
Yeah.
It's just the boss fight's interesting. You fight a giant werewolf. I think it gets too much hate. I think it's a really fun map.
No, but the one thing I'll say right now, the reason why everyone hates this map is because Treyarch did not advertise this map at all. This map just showed out of nowhere and it just was there.
Yeah.
So, and also doesn't help that there's more Easter eggs. Eventually, you can get infinite animals and homunculus and stuff by just doing this one Easter egg. Eventually, you get to remember what doors you open and so forth. I'm not gonna explain it.
Yeah, no, it's obviously one of the things that hates a lot is the scratch mark step, which I can see why. But I think Dead of the Night's a really great map. Also, a fun fact that I feel like a lot of people don't know about this. Well, first of all, it is technically in this Chaos storyline. It's the first map in Chaos. But what a lot of people don't realize, Godfrey, the Butler character, is voiced by Charles Dance, who was a character in the popular TV show Game of Thrones, playing Tywin Lannister. So I also feel like a unique thing that not a lot of people know about. Because you're not looking for it.
This map's like a solid B tier.
I could go B.
Yeah, it's like a solid B tier.
All right, Ancient Evil, easy A tier. Easy A tier.
A tier. A tier.
I
don't remember Ancient Evil.
Ancient Evil was the one that's in Delphi, Greece, with the hand wonder weapons where you're,
and also you have Pegasus and
you have Pegasus, the zombie warlord, who is actually a zombie Perseus, and it's just absolutely beautiful. I think it's probably what's a shame. It was the best Chaos map, but it's also the end of the Chaos story, and obviously, rip the Chaos story. I would love to see more of it, but obviously that's never going to happen.
Yep, yeah, it's gonna happen.
But all right, let's continue. Alpha Omega. F tier.
D.
No. Alpha Omega's horrible.
F tier.
It's horrible.
That's fine. F tier.
You take.
It's just a Nuketown remaster.
They took Nuketown. they took Nuketown, which
Yeah,
in
I remember you guys introduced me to that map, and I
like
got so mad.
it took Nuketown, which in originally wasn't that good of a map, and made it worse.
Yeah,
All right, now
I
tag
don't
your
get why.
totem.
like they really made the map worse.
Yeah, all right. Let's move on to Tag Your Totem. I think Tag Your Totem was a good remake of Call of the Dead, but just
But
Wonder
it's just,
Weapons
why is
wise,
it the
it
end of the
wasn't good.
zombie storyline? Yeah, but
Yeah,
why is this the end of the zombie storyline when it should have
I
been
don't
like
know.
something way bigger?
Yeah, I could see.
But D tier. It's like a D tier for me.
Yeah, it was real. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful though.
I'll give you that. Yeah.
All right, let's go to D Machine A or D Machine. D Machine was obviously the first
Time
map
machine.
on Cold War. What introduces Cold War zombies, and I think it was really unique and fun. The fact that we go back to Nocturne Totem, but
Wolf
also
Bunker.
it doesn't feel like you're playing Noct though, which is a cool thing.
Yeah, that's
You
a cool thing because I'm glad that like they don't send like the Easter egg around like Knock or something like all parts are all here. So I mean some are, but it's just like
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I mean, I could feel like I could go for like a C tier for D Machine.
okay. Then what do you think?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or I could also maybe go B.
I'll give it. Yeah, I would give it a D.
I could
D
see it as
tier.
B.
Yeah, that's fair.
D?
Yeah, that's fair. D.
D. Yeah.
All right. Firebase
Up
Z.
next, Phase Z. A easy F tier.
I
Fuck
wouldn't
that map.
say Firebase Z is F tier. I mean,
What do you think?
I could see maybe like a D tier because like obviously the Reiki, it's a cool map. It's just like the mimic stuff is terrible. But
Yep.
Firebase Z can be fun. I feel like at times.
I don't remember.
It's Vietnam zombies. It's Vietnam zombies.
I mean, I think we could do a D tier. Firebase Z can be kind of fun.
Alright, D tier.
Mauer your Totem. Wait, no, I'm sorry.
I'll solid
Outbreak.
B tier.
Cold War Outbreak.
Oh, Outbreak.
I
D.
could see D. I mean, Outbreak is fun.
D.
I feel like it introduces like multiplayer people more into zombies. Like if they, there's a lot of like obviously there's like multiplayer Call of Duty people and zombie Call of Duty people, and multiplayer people could never really get into. And I feel like Outbreak was the map that could do that.
Which is like multiple worlds and like that world counter.
Now, Mauer your Totem. Mauer, I could say, is A tier because Mauer was amazing.
A tier for sure.
Mauer your Totem was amazing. The setting was beautiful and like, was it? It wasn't Berlin, was it? No.
No, it's Berlin. It's East and West Berlin.
Like it was just beautiful. Obviously, the Cerberus it's like one of the best wonder weapons ever. The boss fight was hard. The boss fight was like challenging but amazing. Mauer just did so much right though for Cold War. It was a lot of fun.
I'm dead, so A tier.
Now 5.
C.
Yeah, I mean I'd say Classified is slightly better than 5. But I mean the one thing that 5 has going for it is we get to play as like Fidel Castro.
Which one is 5?
5 was when you play as Fidel Castro, John F. Kennedy, Robert McNamara.
And is VP Robert Nixon.
No, Richard Nixon.
Oh, no. Yeah, I give it. I give it a C. Yeah, I'll give it a C. It's a good map.
All right, next we have Forsaken. I mean, it's like the easiest Easter egg. I mean, Forsaken though, kind of fun. I mean, it just felt like very bland because it's like just 3 rooms tied together and that's it.
And you go to the teleporters and then the pack. If you're at the pack punch spot, it will kill you if you don't get out in time.
Yeah, I mean the Crystal Axe, one of probably the coolest wonder weapons. Also, the fact that when you're in the Axpo, when you swing in and kill zombies, you gain health and armor back, which is really cool. But Forsaken is just kind of boring.
And also the Easter egg, you can be done when you're sleeping.
Yeah, I could see like a D tier. I mean, it's okay, but it's not.
You
beat the while
not-
you're sleeping.
It's not bad. All right. Obviously, next up we have Vanguard, which we're all in agreement.
All the Vanguards.
Yeah, like I
All
don't
the
know
Vanguards
how
were shit.
you can make Shino Numa bad, but they did.
Yeah, it's so sad.
The only
It's so sad that all the Vanguard zombie maps are awful.
the only thing I like about one of them is Terra Maledicta just for the name. Like that's kind of fun. Terra Maledicta. That's the only good thing about Vanguard zombies, in my opinion. It's just the
Sounds
name.
like a Terra addicted.
All right, we got 3 remaining. Then we got to move on to perks, or wonder
All right.
weapons, and we'll try to go a little bit faster to save everyone's time.
Yep.
All right, we have
It's already
B.
been like what, an hour?
It's been an hour and 10 minutes. We've been talking our nonsense.
Oh wow, it is.
Man,
Wow, we have.
time flies. It's fucking sad.
Yeah.
And scary.
But, all right, let's continue. So we have Ascension. Now,
The first ever
Ascension,
EE.
the first ever Easter egg in Call of Duty Zombies, and although it's very easy, I feel like the hardest part about Ascension, especially at the time, obviously now it's a little bit easier. At the time, was always finding 4 people willing to be able to do that. You
Yeah.
know, but it still
what
was
doesn't
really
help,
fun.
Like, this was like.
Also, it was the map that introduced us to PhD Flopper.
That's true.
So I could see a C tier for Ascension.
But the one thing is my complaint is that those fucking monkeys were robbing.
Oh
your
god,
perks.
the space monkeys. Oh my god.
Yeah, they rob your perks, but it's like a very low C tier.
Yeah. All right. Call of the Dead. I could say Call of the Dead in
Oh.
A tier.
Call of Dead definitely goes to A tier.
What do you
Yeah,
think,
A tier.
Bill? Oh,
It's such a.
A tier.
where'd that go? There it is. Yeah. I mean, Call of the Dead is probably like it's obviously really beautiful as well. I mean, it has some of the most unique wonder weapons. It's just a shame that they kind of suck as like time goes on. And it's funny,
Yeah.
like it's literally impossible on Call of the Dead to get past like round 55. It's literally impossible. And like obviously when you have when you're doing a co-op, you can get to whatever round you want with the CR11. When you shoot your friend, they get like a zombie bullet and an insta kill, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously we had the first ever celebrity cast as well in this
Yeah.
map, and it was just
Danny Trio.
Danny Trey. Hell yeah, that was funny. And then you also have George Romero like as like the boss.
He's a funny boss. Though. Like
Yeah.
he's like oh I am the granddad.
All right, the last map that we're doing is Shangri-La. Now, while yes, Shang is like the hardest Easter egg of all time, or one of the hardest, the map is beautiful. It's just you're so cramped. But it's Shang. I feel like is still a good map in its own right. What do you guys? What do you think?
I definitely get Shane.
I could see like
Shangri-La.
I'm feeling kind of like a B tier.
I say
Okay.
C, but B works for me.
Yeah, it's like I barely play it, so I just remember the map a little bit.
Dan, no, seriously, no.
barely-
Get ready for the Easter egg once we're done. The
Oh,
Easter egg will make you
yeah.
begging for death. You'll be begging.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Shang
already
is like
begged
easily
too
probably
much.
one of the beautiful maps, and obviously we do know that we have these rest of the maps down here, but personally I think we feel like they're very similar to their like remap, like their original counterparts. Like we don't feel the need to rank them, so we're all in agreement on that, right? There's like really no point of ranking these.
Yeah, no point ranking those. It's just remasters. We're just saying, oh yeah, this is better in graphics.
Yeah. All right, I have to change the share.
All right,
Stop.
hammer time.
Hammer time. Alright, what do you guys want to do next? Wonder weapons or perks? What are we feeling?
Wonder weapons. I think wonder weapons we can have fun with.
One weapon will do it.
Alright, so
We
on
got
this
fun
one, we're gonna get rid of. We don't. Never used.
Get rid of that ad. Who the fuck is that?
Who the fuck is that?
Walgreens?
Whoa, what the hell?
Walgreens. Alright,
Walgreens,
so-
not rated M.
With this one that I found, it does like
Walgreens
specialist.
is mature.
So
For
what?
mature people.
With this one, it does like specialist and like some of the throwable. So we'll include these as well. All right, so starting off with the Alistar's Foley, I could say
I never used that. What is that gun from?
it's from Dead
It's
of
a
the Night.
powerful revolver from Dead of the Night.
I'm
Yeah,
tempted
I
to go
never-
S tier. It's really, really good. What do you
S
think?
tier.
What do you think, Bo?
Sure. That thing by itself, by default is
Yeah.
it's
Alright.
a good weapon.
Obviously, the Apothegm Servant is an easy S tier as well because it's
Yep.
the Apothegm Sword. There's a bit of kind of
Which one is that one?
that's
on?
the sword from
That's on
Shadows.
Shadow of Evil.
Oh, did we used it right? If I remember.
Yeah.
Yep.
I could see maybe like an A or a B.
An A.
What do you
I
think,
say
Bo?
A because that thing just eats too much ammo.
Yeah, it's a cool and unique weapon. All right, next up we have the 3179 JBZ 215 or
Is that the one from Die Rise?
no, this is
Shangri-La.
Shangri-La the baby gun, which basically shrinks all the zombies into like little miniature babies, and you can just like
can
walk
just
right
point
through
them.
them and kill them. So
really?
technically, so the weird thing about the baby gun is technically it has infinite damage, but also does no damage at all. Because it
So
just
basically,
shrinks
you
the
have a
zombies
gun-
down to where they're one hit,
Yeah.
which is kind of cool.
But here's the bad part. Even if the baby zombies, they're still damage you.
They
Like,
can still
even
down
if
you.
shrink it,
Yeah,
like,
you can still go down.
So I say C tier.
And I could say B because it's really unique.
C tier.
C.
The Convert.
Oh, so this is the Cerberus, the one from Malware. I'd say S tier because this thing is just really good.
S tier. Yeah.
The
That thing
Blundergat.
rocks.
Now,
Ian.
Blundergat, I could see maybe.
Oh, I don't know about that gun. I don't think I've ever used
The
it.
one I got from
It's from Mob of the Dead and
That's-
Blood of the Dead.
Oh,
It's like the,
no! I thought you were talking about the other gun. I thought you were talking about the other gun.
no.
Oh, Blundergot. It's got to be A. I would want to say S, but the
No,
problem is like it's a one shot.
Well, yeah, but they
So-
all the like the Blundergat, the Ascat, and the Magmagat, they all kind of like somewhat fall off. Which is
Actually, I'll either give it either an B or an C.
I could see a B tier for the
Actually, give
Blundergat.
it a- give
I
it a
could see-
B. Yeah, give
I
it
say
a
B.
B.
Yeah, I say B.
B
Alright.
for Blundergut.
B
Alright.
for blunt. Yeah, exactly. Actually.
Now the Chakram of Vengeance, like it's like the spinning specialist.
Oh yeah, this means better. In,
I haven't
the
used
Chaos
this one
Realm.
that much.
I never used it. So.
I do.
I feel it's okay. I could see like maybe a B or a C for this one.
Yeah.
What do you think, Bo? Which one?
I say a good B because if you get to level 3, you actually get a aura protection around you, which you get multiple spinning discs while you're using it, so and it protects from like anything or so. So
Yeah.
B tier.
The Hand of Charon. Now,
Which one's that one from?
this is from Ancient
Ancient
Evil.
Evil.
It's the wonder weapon where you basically like you're pulling because Charon is the ferryman of the dead in Greek mythology, and you're basically pulling the
Oh.
zombies down into hell. I think this is like an A tier.
A tier.
The Crystal Axe.
Alright.
I feel like Crystal Axe
Uh,
is. I feel like the Crystal Axe could also be an A, because it's really unique and it does give you health and armor back.
That is true.
Oh,
And also,
really?
it has two forms. It has two forms.
Yeah,
gun
also
form
the axe and the
axe form.
SMG. Yeah. All right. Next up, we have the
Yeah.
die. I mean, it's
What does that
cool.
do?
C tier.
It's
C
the
tier.
yeah, it's the one from D
D
Machine
Machine.
where you could like it basically has infinite ammo, where you get the ammo back by like sucking in like all the zombies.
Oh, that go. Oh,
It's
that gun.
cool,
It's like a better fucking.
but
It's
it's
like a
just
better jet gun.
It's okay,
yeah, it's
but
okay.
it's not like
All right, the
it's
Dragon
not the
Strike.
best.
I feel like after
Oh,
after
Dragon
the,
Strike has gotta be A.
I feel
Yeah,
like
that thing saves your ass.
so
It's like a monkey
useful.
bomb.
yeah,
It's so useful.
right. Fire Bow.
Alright, do you want me to rank this one?
Fireball.
I don't use the Fire Bow that much. It's just,
You want to rank it?
what do you think, Bo? 'Cause I know you've used it a good amount.
Yeah.
It's
What do you?
it's a solid. It's a solid B tier. It's not like crazy good.
B.
It's a solid B tier.
All right,
Okay.
the Fire Staff. Now, I don't know.
I
Like, do you want? Should we rank it from BO2? BO2's version?
You know what? Why don't we go
Yeah.
BO2? Let's go BO2. Let's go
Yeah.
BO2. Let's
BO2, I'd
the
say it's
first
8.
version.
I'd say it's not. I mean, it's really good. It's just I'd say A tier just because it does crash your game after a certain point.
But hey,
Oh yeah.
this thing becomes a Panzer's nightmare. Like if you don't have any
Yeah.
like guns at all, like if it's a fire staff, that thing erases the Panzer.
Yeah. All right. The Hand of Gaia, which basically makes you become like a rock bender from Avatar.
Which is pretty cool. That
But
I could say A again because Gaia's pretty cool.
yeah.
The Gauntlet of Secret, that is really unique. So Din, that is from Grod Krovi. It's like the like the little baby dragon that you can get on like your arm.
oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the Gauntlet of Secret.
Oh, that's cool.
I could say maybe A or B. What are we thinking?
I say it's a good B tier because
Yeah.
the dragon can get you. The dragon can legit end around for you if you don't call him back like 2 times.
Mm-hmm. All right, Gersh
So-
devices.
D. D.
What Din?
D.
What'd you say, Din?
Oh, what's that one from?
It's on a couple.
Ascension.
It's on Moon. It's on Ascension. I could say I could say like a C tier.
I never used it. Yeah, I never
It's
used
a
Okay.
boxing. It's a boxing.
it. Golden Spoon. I know that one's from Mob of the Dead, if I remember.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't even remember what
One
this
hit
thing
melee. It's
does.
around 30. It's a one hit melee. It's one hit melee. It's like around 30.
So where do you want to put it? A?
C.
C.
I give it to A.
C.
Why don't we
Moving on.
compromise? So, why don't we compromise at B?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay.
B.
All right, the
Yeah.
G strike.
Like, even though like it may be one hit until round 30, it's still pretty useful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
All right, the G strike.
Okay, the G strikes from Origins.
I don't know where to put that one.
I don't remember. I mean, I did use it, but I barely remember like what it does. I don't know. It's like a dragon strike, but like it's kind of better since you get like 3. You get like 3 and like it like rains down fire on like the zombies.
So do you just want to put it in A?
Yeah, we'll put it in A.
All right, the Hammer of Valhalla. This one is a good specialist, but it's not the best. So I think
Yep.
maybe a B tier as well. I mean, or should we bump it up
Yeah, I
to
say
A?
B tier.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go B tier because
B. All right, the Hell's Retriever.
Oh my god. That's
That's an S tier right there.
Yeah.
No, really?
Wait, what do you
Really?
think?
I thought the hell was
think-
demon. But
I think it's a D.
Really?
D?
It's
You don't use
not-
Atomic that much?
It's
No,
not.
okay.
Okay. I always use it whenever I'm out of ammo in Mob of the Dead. Whenever I'm out of ammo, like I would use it. It does
Mhm.
not. It's just not useful. It doesn't kill
What
the
round
zombies.
What round are you using it?
Like around 20 and or 25.
It's still good. It's still good.
It actually
Really?
does an infinite amount of
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I-
And plus, it needs to kill the warden. It needs to kill the warden too.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never
So,
used
if
the
you-
warden. I always used it on the zombies. Shit. I don't know. I guess I just have
It's like a
bad luck.
solid. Here, but we'll be in the middle. A tier.
A tier.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, the Hellfire. I think that's a terrible specialist. I'm gonna go D tier.
Yeah, D tier.
Is
That
that
thing
from
sucks.
World War?
BO4.
If I remember.
It's
It's
BO4
the
special.
BO4.
It's
It's
one
the
from the
BO4
Ether Stories.
flamethrower.
It's just not good. All right, the Hand of Chimera.
Okay.
This one's kind of. This
mean,
one's
it-
really cool. I
It's
could
an
say.
orbital strike.
I could say this one's also an A tier.
It is, but it's a little orbital strike.
Yeah, this one's really fun. Now the Homunculus. I'd say Homunculus easy S tier.
S tier.
I
It's
never-
better monkey.
Okay, the Homunculus
Okay,
is like
you-
a better monkey. So basically, when you throw it down, it
Wait,
like
no,
go.
no, I take that back. I did use that once. It was in Black Ops 4. If I
Yeah,
remember.
it's-
Yep.
that one.
It's so bad.
Yeah,
It's so
used it.
overpowered.
Yeah, I agree. It does.
All right, staff. The ice staff. I'd say easy S tier because it's
Oh,
obviously the
that's
best. It's,
easy, S tier. Yeah.
That's S tier.
now
That's
the
S tier.
Savage Impaler from Dead of the Night. It's the crossbow. It's like basically the NX Shadowclaw, but a crossbow. And
The
Like
thing is crazy though. Like if
Yeah.
you do the quest, the thing is crazy.
it's annoying that you have to do like a quest for this, but you have to be accurate because it does an infinite amount of damage, but you have to do headshots, which can be annoying.
Yeah, it can one shot
So,
everything. It can
for-
one shot vampires, the Nosferatus.
For that fact, I feel like even though it does infinite damage, you would think, oh, it's good, but I think I'm gonna go B tier,
B tier, yeah.
just for the fact that you
Alright.
like have to get headshots. Next up is the jet gun,
F tier.
F tier. Now, obviously, on paper,
That thing
I
sucks.
never used it. Well, what is that? What is that from?
transit.
Transit.
Really?
Yeah, it's transit.
Yep.
It's a pain in the ass to
What-
make
What's bad about it?
everything.
So
So I'll
everything.
explain.
So
I'll
let me
explain,
explain
Bo.
to you.
You want to
Okay,
explain it, Bo?
Go ahead, Bo.
So
No, go ahead,
on
go ahead.
paper, the jet gun should be like the best wonder weapon of all time because it does infinite damage, and it has infinite ammo. But it's just you can only use it for 6 seconds, and after those 6 seconds, it breaks. Then all the pieces scatter around the map, so then you have to go find them again, which takes a long time.
You have to
Rebuild them.
Yeah, you have to rebuild it
Yes.
You have to rebuild it again.
part by part.
Yep.
Because on transit, you have to build everything like one part at a time. So yeah,
Oh my god.
it's really bad. It should be the best wonder weapon of all time, but it's not.
Oh my god.
It's terrible.
I would hate that.
It's terrible. It's so bad.
much.
All right, Path of Sorrow Specialist. That's an S tier. That's just amazing.
As an S tier.
Yeah,
think
S
rock.
tier. That thing slaps.
All right, the Kraken. Now, Kraken's
I never used it.
it's
Oh, we're
unique.
talking about the elemental version?
The elemental versions aren't on here, so let's add since there's not on here.
Alright.
Let's just rank the Kraken with all the elemental versions.
Alright, so
I could
all
s-
in one.
I could say like a C or a B. It's cool. It's kind of good, but also not at the same time.
C. I'd say C because the only time you use it is those either during like
Yeah.
crowd control during the boss fight, or you use it for high rounds because beyond that, you never use on a daily basis.
Yeah. Also, a fun fact I actually recently found out about one of the elemental versions. I believe it's the poison variant. Is actually has a nod
Mhm.
to Norse mythology because it's called Jormungandr's something. I forget what it is. And
Fang.
okay, thanks, Bo. It's Jormungandr's Fang, and
Mhm.
Jormungandr is the world serpent in Norse mythology, which is kind of a cool thing
Mm-hmm.
I picked up on. All right, the KT4.
I know. What does that go?
It's from Zetsubo.
That is from Zetsubo no Shimo.
It's very similar to like the Slickifire.
but worse.
It's not that much worse. I could see maybe like a B tier for the KT4. It's not C because it's powerful. It does infinite damage.
Yeah. But I'd say B tier.
Yeah. All right, the Reiki. Reiki's cool. It's it's a
It
unique.
is. It has two select fires.
It's very similar to like the Ray Gun Mark III from Grokrovi.
Yep.
Okay.
I could say an A tier for this thing.
A tier.
All right, the Lightning Staff. I think the Lightning Staff is like a C tier. It's not good. In Origins, it's
Yeah.
not good.
C tier.
It's not good.
C tier.
I forgot you. think I used it once.
It's the worst staff by a long shot. It's really bad. The little Arnie's.
Alright, little Arnie. Hey,
Little
a
Arnie
very
has got to be B. It's got to
it's
be
gotta be a
B.
B, yeah.
Yeah.
It's really useful, but it doesn't last long.
Yeah.
It's like what, like 20 seconds of like
Like-
you throw it out, 20 seconds of like them doing it, and then after you guys run away.
What's so annoying is that it only gets like one zombie at a time.
That's true, yeah,
That's my complaint about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. We
it
have.
doesn't last long. It only gets one zombie at one at a time.
Yeah. All right. Next up is the Mashoka doll or Matashoka doll.
I never
I barely
used
use
it.
them. I barely use them.
Yeah, I don't even remember what they do, to be honest with you.
I didn't even know that thing existed.
It's been since like since Ascension it's a mandatory for the Easter egg. But
Okay.
it's I don't know using.
So
Monkey bombs.
monkey bombs, I'd say in S tier.
S tier, yeah. Instruction
Yeah.
zombies.
It's such a classic.
I also only
It's so
forget
good.
what the music box did. I haven't seen that in a long time.
All
I
it
didn't even
does,
know- I
it's
didn't
like
even know
a
that.
glorified. It's like a glorified Dr. Gersh,
So where are we feeling, you
into
think?
like a C tier.
All right, the Death of Orion, the Nines Wonder Weapon. Well, it's kind of like a worse version of the Wonder Waff, but it's still also kind of
But
cool at the
it's
same
a
time.
scorpion.
It's only good
It's a
though if you
scorpion,
do
Wonder
the glitch where you can rapid fire
Third
by
shot.
pressing
Yeah.
RT, whatever trigger, the trigger and reload.
RT and X.
Well, trigger for whatever people are playing on.
Yep.
Or whatever you're playing on. I mean, it's a cool, unique Wonder Woman. I could see maybe like a B or a C.
I say
Yeah.
a B.
Well, I
Crazy.
don't know. I never used it.
Now the
Yeah.
hand of Uranus, that's basically like the wind hand. I think out of all the hands, it's like kind of the worst, but also not at the same time.
It's basically your walking thunder gun.
Yeah, but it's not as good. So I could see maybe like I'm thinking kind of like a B tier for that.
Yeah.
I got Overkill. Which one's
Overkill. It's
It's
another
a
like
minigun.
kind of like. It's a little better than Hellfire,
Minigun
so
power-up.
I could say maybe like C tier for the Overkill.
Yeah. It's
Now-
just like a minigun, but once you level it up, it becomes like a little nuke.
Yeah. All right, the
alright.
Paralyzer.
Now we got the Paralyzer. I'll give it a C. I'll give it either a B actually.
Yeah, I could see a
I
B.
think C. Yeah. I
Really?
say C.
C?
No, come on. I love the mobility, but it's just like once you like run out of ammo.
I know it's not
And that's the last
useful to kill
I know.
zombies, but it's just so fun to play with. It's just so
Yeah.
fun to use.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I say C because the damage is not there. But hey, I'm not gonna stop you.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
agree with you, Bo. I agree.
Up next,
The Pegasus Strike.
the Dragon Strike, but kind of cool. Because you place on a spear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you want to put her?
Like, B tier.
B.
Yeah.
Okay. The 1-inch punch.
The 1-inch punch.
It's really interesting.
That
I've
thing
never
is
used that.
glitchy.
What is that?
Yeah,
it's
it's from
glitchy.
Origin, so you just like punch the zombies.
Like you get to actually punch them. Like you
I
actually
could
punch
see-
them, but it's glitchy.
B or C.
C, because if you really look out of it, so like that thing can get you killed because it's so glitchy. Like the hitbox does not register that well.
Yeah. QEDs. I feel like
They
you
can
don't,
get you killed.
I don't feel like you
They can
really.
get you killed.
I'm gonna go D tier for QEDs.
Yeah.
All right, next we have the two Ragnaroks. So the Ragnarok DG5, that's the specialist one in BO4. They're okay. I mean, I could see like
Yeah.
a B tier for them. They're kind of fun, kind of good.
Yeah, they're fun.
Now
For the
the-
DG4, it's like a downgrade. It's like a downgrade. It's like a C tier because like they did like the DG5s did what better like the
Yeah.
DG4 can do.
Alright, the ray gun Mark II. I'm gonna.
S tier.
You see-
S tier.
I wouldn't say.
Alright, yeah.
I'm thinking more of A tier. I mean,
Really?
the ray gun Mark II is
Really?
strong. But obviously body shots, it's not because it has the headshot multiplier.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Really?
it doesn't do an
Like,
infinite amount of damage either.
So long with the Mark II.
Well, yes,
And you
because
pack a punch, that thing becomes a little machine gun.
well, yeah, it's because of the headshot multiplier. But you have to hit, again. But then again, you have to hit your headshots with it to get all that damage.
That's true.
So you have to be accurate. So it does kind of.
Really? I didn't realize that.
Yeah, no.
I never realized that.
If you do body shots, you're not really gonna do anything. The ray gun Mark II really shines because it has an insane headshot multiplier. So every headshot you get, you're gonna do a lot more damage. So you have to be accurate. So that's why I'm thinking A tier, just because you have to be accurate with it. But I mean, it's amazing. But that's one
It's like
thing.
a high A tier.
Yeah,
Really, it's like
I'll
a
put
high A
it.
tier.
I'll put it above the Chris Lax.
Alright.
Or
Excuse me, sorry.
all good, Bo. All right, now the ray gun Mark III. I can also. I mean, if it didn't fall off in the 50s, it would be amazing. But it's still a really cool wonder weapon in its own right.
It's good too. Like
It's
good.
amazing up until like round 50.
It is good. Yeah. But also, like, the thing is that, like, if you have this with the Easter egg, that thing becomes a little boss slayer, like a literal boss slayer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I could say A tier.
A tier, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Ray gun Mark 1.
Now,
I give it a C.
C, yeah, I agree with him. C.
I mean, I could see low
Yeah,
B. I
I-
mean, if you're putting it in like World at War, it's good because it's like the only thing really at the time. And
Yeah,
I feel like
once you progress on.
as the ray gun progressed over
Black
time,
Ops
it got
2,
worse.
Black Ops 3.
I mean, but then
3 is the worst one. Like, 3 is the worst one.
but then again, you have the ray
Oh,
gun in
yeah.
Cold War, which they made absolutely amazing.
That's true, yeah, they made the ray and Cold War the peaceful weapon, but I really think like all in combined, I think it's all like low B tier because like
Yeah, I guess
Cold War's,
I
like,
could
same
give it a
stuff,
B
like,
tier.
you know,
Just
Yeah.
just for the Cold War version.
that's true. So yeah,
Scavenger from Call of the Dead. Now, I mean,
that's what.
Scavenger is probably one of the most unique wonder weapons.
I don't know that one.
It's just a
It's just one
shame
sniper
that
rifle.
it falls off significantly so quick.
Yeah. So then it's basically an explosive sniper rifle, but it has like explosive darts when you shoot them.
Yeah, it's an explosive sniper. I mean, I wish that we could put it higher, but I think C tier is reasonable for the Scavenger.
C tier is fine. I think C tier is like the middle.
I mean, it's cool and it's good. It's just it can't hold. All right, now the Spectre of Ra. I feel like deserves S tier because it's the best one out of from the Chaos story.
It's the best one, and also it's like a medic team play. Like that thing can revive you and keep you perks.
Right, the Skull of
that is very good.
Nansapwe. I see that's an A tier because it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's an A tier. Like that thing is an ultimate Thrasher killer.
Yeah,
What is
Did,
that
if
from?
you say this,
it's from Zed.
if you use it though, yeah, from Zetsuno Oshima. If you use it though, that thing is a Thrasher killer. Like you can use it to stare, you can use it to kill any Thrashers, like with the RT.
Oh.
All right, Sliquifire. I mean, obviously it's on, but it's on die rise, because we can't let that affect
I know that one is.
We can't let that affect our opinion. I think the Sliquifire should be an A or an S tier, because it really just is an
A.
absolutely amazing wonder weapon.
I say A.
It's been a long time, so I don't remember.
And fun fact,
Yeah, I say A
the
tier.
Sliquifire, it's not infinite damage. It does have a damage cap, and that damage cap so happens to be at round 100, which is kind of interesting if you think about it. Spider bait, I feel like no one uses that. I feel like maybe go
Nope, no one uses that.
D tier. But it's
No
not
one.
terrible.
I say F tier.
F tier. All right, we'll go. F.
Let's give it F. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give it F.
All right, the steak knife. I mean,
Steak knife D.
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 Steak knife D.
Yeah. It's a D.
Alright.
It's just it does not get useful.
No. Alright, Storm Bow, obviously easy S tier. It's the best bow.
Yep, it's a good S tier.
There's really not much to do with the Storm Bow. It's just really overpowered. The Thunder Gun, again, another easy S tier.
S tier. S tier.
Alright, the Time Bomb.
The Time Bomb. I never used it.
I could say D tier for the Time
I mean,
Bomb.
D tier, yeah, D tier. To be honest with you,
Alright, Tundra Gun.
the Tundra Gun.
Like,
I never used that one either. What is that?
it's on Tag
It's
Tone,
a-
so
it's
it's the Thunder Gun, but worse.
Shoot snowballs.
It shoots snowballs and freezes zombies, but it can't kill like the Thunder Gun can. It does still do infinite damage, but it's just bad. I mean, I could give it like maybe B, but I'm kind of leaning more towards C.
All right.
I'd say C because it's stupid.
I mean, I could do like a higher C
Yeah, higher
because
C.
it does do an infinite amount of damage. It's just
Yeah.
not there.
It's just that. Yeah, it's just the Tundra Gun. It's just a big giant snowball gun.
Yeah. Alright, the Viper and Dragon. I mean, a cool specialist, but also pretty bad.
It's okay. It's more that like.
I would say C
It's
tier.
more
Yeah.
like if I want to.
I would say C tier.
I give the C.
The Void Bow. I'd say Void Bow could go A.
Void Bow's got to be A.
Yeah, I mean,
It is, yeah.
it doesn't kill fast.
Void
That's the
Bow
thing.
is incredible.
It just doesn't kill that fast.
It doesn't.
But it distracts them though.
Yeah.
It's true. It is a monkey bomb.
All right.
Yeah, it does distract zombies. That's what's so useful about it.
All right. The VR11.
I never used it.
I mean,
I've never used it.
The VR11
Never
is
used
kind
that
of like
either.
in the same place where they use Captain. So playing solo, it can turn a zombie into a human, and it's kind of like a monkey bomb effect, but it's not really useful. The explosion is very small, and it can also make George go away. But now on when you're doing co-op, that's where it shines, because if you shoot your teammate, they get zombie blood and an insta kill. So you have basically 24 insta kills.
Wow, that actually sounds useful.
It
That
is,
sounds useful.
but only when you're doing co-op. So if you're trying to do it solo, it's not good. So I'm gonna put it right next to the scavenger because it's very similar in that aspect.
Okay, yeah, it's easier.
All right, wave gun, I feel like is an A tier
Yeah,
because it also
way goes an A tier. That thing.
it's from Moon. Want to go high A tier?
I did use that
It
gun.
does an infinite amount of damage, both versions, like the zap guns and the wave gun. So it is really good. It's just a shame that it's only on Moon. All right, the
Moon.
Staff of Wind.
No.
Basically the thunder gun. It's basically the thunder gun.
I mean, the Staff of Wind is like obviously a computer with the ice staff. It's just this wind staff at times can create like invisible zombies and cause you to go down.
and also there's another thing.
I'd give it a B.
I could say A tier.
I'd say A tier, but the one thing is that from S tier is that the glitch eventually, if you were to accidentally like shoot like an entire crowd of like a charged wind staff gun, you can actually have a 3% a 50% chance of actually making 3 invisible zombies, and it
Yeah.
will drag out the round.
Yeah, then you can't see them go
Yeah.
down. All right, the Winter's Howl. So
I
If-
never used that.
if we're
Which one? The BO1 or BO4?
so we only have one, so we'll rank it together. So obviously, if we were doing the what's it called, the 5 version or BO1 Verrucht, it'd be in easy F tier. But I
I
think
say D tier.
I
I mean,
think
it's like a D tier.
with
It bumped it up.
classified,
It literally looks like an FT.
I mean,
It's
on,
like a D tier. I'm
on
honest with you.
5 it's terrible. When you put it on classified, they made it a little bit better, but it's still really bad. All right, we have the Wolf Bow. The Wolf Bow, well, it's cool.
Wolfbow has to go A. It
Nah.
has to go A.
Honestly,
B, I'm honest with you.
B.
Really?
Because
Really?
Yeah.
it's
It's literally a thunder gun, but with
yeah,
a bow.
but
and
it's
with
not
wolves.
as like reliable as like the Thunder Gun. It's still really good in its own
And
right,
also,
but it's just
Go ahead,
not as reliable.
another thing
Alright.
is that the wolf bow, it may be good crowd control, but let's be honest, the wolf bolt only takes out the 2 front zombies and just knocks on the other rest.
Yeah. Alright,
Yeah,
Wrath of the
yeah, you got
Ancients.
it.
I could also go for like a low B tier because it's like kind of.
Yeah.
It's like the one that you use to.
I say C tier. I say C tier. I
Yeah.
say C tier. It's
We'll go
like,
a high C.
it's
because
like, yeah, you get it.
You get it, but then you
Yeah.
get rid of it right away. You only use it to get like the other bows. All right, next up we have
Pretty much.
the Wonderwaff sniper rifle. You take the Wonderwaff and make it worse because
D
in
tier.
order for you to get like the full effect, you have to get your headshots. I'm gonna go C tier because it
Yeah.
still does an infinite amount of damage. But
I say D tier.
I know I'm saying S. I'm not S. C, because it does an infinite amount of damage still. You just have to hit headshots.
Okay.
So, all right, obviously the actual Wonderwaff, I'd say it's an.
Oh, Thunderwolf has got to be either A or C.
It's gotta
I
be
mean,
an A.
S.
I'll give it an A.
I'm gonna go like high A, because I mean obviously it's
Yeah,
like the first.
Thunderwolf is really good.
It was the first infinite
But
damage.
The
like,
Wunderwaffe.
But what if I really complain about that gun? Is that how slow you have
Yeah.
to reload it?
Yeah, no, I agree
Yeah.
with him. It takes
That's
10
what I
years
complain
to
about.
reload it. Even speed clone still takes 10 years.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it was the first
yeah,
infinite
I
damage
really hate
Wonder Weapon.
how long you have to reload it. It's so annoying, but
Yeah.
it's so useful at the same time.
Yeah. All right, so we're done with Wonder Woman's. Lastly, we're gonna move on to perks, and then this episode will come to a close.
All right, perks is a finale. I gotta say, this is actually pretty fun to do. Share our own
Yeah.
opinions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Last but not least.
Last but not least, packs.
Perks.
Perks.
All right. So how this is. So there's obviously.
yeah,
Okay.
Motherfuckers.
So obviously we have like a lot of like repeats.
Holy.
Oh, holy ball sack.
Wow. Okay, this is quite a hefty amount.
Because a lot of them like are repeats, you know. So all right, we're starting
Okay.
off with Double Tap 1, which is horrible.
D.
Honestly, I kind of want to go F tier for this.
Actually,
thing.
no, give you F.
Wait,
tier.
how could really? I thought BO1
Okay.
double tap was
No,
pretty,
double
like,
tap. There's
No.
overpowered.
no. Dan, you got to keep in mind. There's two different versions of Double Tap. There's Double Tap.
there is?
BO2
Yeah, there's Double
Yeah,
Tap
there's the-
1 and Double Tap
and
2.
double tap 2.
So Double Tap 1
1
just increases your fire
Just
rate by
eat your
like
ammo.
50%. So like you do
and
no
also eat your ammo.
you do no extra damage. You just fire your gun 50% faster. So you just lose your ammo insanely quicker.
Oh, so you just lose ammo
It's
quick.
it's really
Yeah,
bad.
you just eat it. Like
It's
they
really
just
bad.
eat your ammo like no tomorrow.
It's really bad. All right, next up is
Stop whining, Tucker.
Double Tap 2. I could say Double Tap could be
S tier.
S tier.
Man, come here.
For any viewers out there, Din has a dog, so
Yes, Din has
if you
a
hear
dog.
him yell Tucker, so he is a dog.
No, he has
this for you
two.
guys.
No, don't single on me, bitch. You're killing
Easy
me.
with the cursing. You can curse now. We're on the internet. We can get canceled for you saying that.
The internet.
Easy, Din.
I can suck my balls. I don't care if they cancel
Oh, okay,
me on.
easy.
Okay,
easy.
okay,
Din,
okay.
easy. We're easy now. Easy.
All right.
Easy, cowboy.
Now, Deadshot's a
I'll
bit
show
of a weird
you.
one. Deadshot's a bit of a weird
Right.
one because it doesn't work on PC, so there's no point. But obviously on consoles, it auto snaps to the head.
It's
So
yeah, but this thing can get you killed way more than it can actually assist you because
Yeah,
I
I'm
can
gonna
name
go-
you some times where I died to just snap on than just auto free.
I'm gonna go D tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now PhD Flopper.
Let's be honest. The only reason
I
you use
never
it is that
used-
either you have the
Never
ray gun,
used it.
either you have the ray gun or you just love double diving. So
I
I think
could-
it's D tier. Let's be
I
honest.
could go C because it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But
pretty
I-
useful too.
Yeah.
Now-
Unless you got the ray gun or
Yeah.
like you love the ray gun too much, then it's a D tier.
All right. Now BO3's Mule
You-
Kick.
Got me killed.
It's-
It got me killed so much times that I can just use it.
I could,
I gotta say D.
yeah. While
D.
while it can be useful because you get that third gun for
But I fucking hate it that you just that you I know
have
it
to
is
swap through
part of the
everything.
game, but you just have to keep swap through everything of what specific gun you want to grab out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also
And
it doesn't help
like,
that. Oh, God, sorry.
I'll go
Sorry.
ahead.
Sorry. Okay. So another thing is that like you can also forget what gun it is. Like the moment you say, "Oh yeah, this gun's a mule kick or so," guess what? You'll forget about it immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah,
then
it's
we-
so bad.
All right. Next we have BO4's mule kick.
What's the difference?
It's
D
a
tier. It's the D tier.
it's a little bit better, but not much. Cold War's I think C tier because like you actually like you can actually keep the
Get your
once
gun
you have
back if
it
you
fully
buy it.
upgraded, you can have you get it back, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. So that's the
You
D tier.
get it back.
All right.
All right. Tombstone.
BO2
What?
Tombstone.
Tombstone. I
F
gotta
tier.
say C.
No.
F tier.
Really? It's
Yeah.
gotta be C.
No.
It's pretty useful.
Then I know you love it so, but it's just
It's
F tier because this perk, all it does is just if you die, which rarely you do BO2. If you just die straight off the bat, like if you just bleed out fully in a co-op game and your tombstone's there, I mean it can help, don't get me wrong, but when it comes to like co-op or so, you have at least one guy who's playing medic with quick revive, and he can just get you up with like a snap.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah.
I agree. I'm gonna go F tier.
All right.
All right. Who's who?
All right.
Yeah.
F tier.
F tier.
Who's who is F
What
tier?
is that? I've never seen that perk before.
Yes.
Vulture's aid.
it's
That's
who's-
buried.
Oh, this one.
No, not Vulture.
Who's who?
The other one.
This
that
one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We explained it in the map breakers. So eventually,
Yeah.
this perk is first like Afterlife, but worse because
You get the 19.
all the
You
times
get
can
like the
still attack you,
1911.
and you must find out where do you die. Because if you don't find yourself, guess what? Game over.
Oh, that sounds so bad.
It is.
It is.
All right. Vulture's 8. I feel like Vulture's 8 could be a
Vulture-
B tier.
It's B. It's really
B.
useful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really useful.
Like,
yeah.
You can see the perks all over the map. You can see what wall weapon. You can see pack a punch. Like it helps
Yeah.
you guide to pack a
And
punch.
you
Like
can-
I,
And you
Alright.
can camouflage for a little bit.
Yeah.
yeah, and also get ammo back for like, your guns.
Alright.
Yeah, that's like the B tier.
All right. World at War. Quick 5 F tier. It's so bad. It's so bad.
It's F tier. I will bump it to
Alright,
D
well.
for solos, but when it comes to like
It's
World
just
of War
bad.
revive, this thing can get you killed way more
Yeah.
than it can save you.
All right. Electric Cherry.
Oh, that's B.
B. Yeah, I agree
Yeah.
with them.
That's yeah, that's definitely B.
Widow's Wine. I could
That's
say.
S. B. Oh, that's S tier.
S
That's
tier.
S tier. That is so helpful.
Yeah, it's good. Elemental Pop is kind of
Get
a weird one.
cornered.
I
Yeah.
never used
Elemental
it.
Pop-
I never.
It's
Okay, so
it's
the
basically
giveaway
like
is Elemental Pop
you can go ahead.
is a
Bob.
randomizer perk. Eventually, sorry. It's a randomizer perk for like your guns. Eventually, you can cycle through like different elements like fire, electricity, brain rot, and
Scatter
I
Blast.
think it's
Scatter Blast.
Scatter Blaster. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's basically like, if you don't want to spend money on like the package to get like a elemental charm, you can just use this and you just cycle through it over and over again.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
It's just. It's really not that good. It's okay.
It's not.
I could say like maybe like a C tier.
I say C. Yeah, C.
It's unique. All right.
Yeah,
Cold
all right.
War's Deadshot.
Going good.
I say C.
I mean, it's better. Yeah.
It is, but like yet again, it's Deadshot.
All right. Now we have Cold War's Death Perception. That one's really cool because you can also get more salvage to like
Yeah,
upgrade
and
your armor
also a little
and
bit of fun
weapons.
fact. Also, yeah, a little bit of fun fact for you guys. Did you guys know that if you upgrade this perk fully, you can actually see your quest items?
Yeah. Yeah. I knew
No.
that.
Yeah, if you upgrade
I mean-
this, you can actually see your quest items. But yet again, every Easter egg in Cold War is easy. Eventually, like the game even points out where they are, so like you barely be using that.
I could say maybe a B tier
alright.
for that.
I say C. I say C because it's yet again it's Cold War and like this part does.
Let's go.
very
We'll
Easter
go
eggs,
high
Easter
C.
eggs, so no. Yeah.
All right, now Cold
Alright,
War
PhD
Slider. That is a clutch perk, honestly, though. And
It is.
They made it
So
really
if you get the
good.
ray gun,
I could
yeah.
say B tier for PhD Slider.
I say B tier.
All
Yeah,
right,
B
now
tier.
Cold War Tombstone basically combines Tombstone and Who's Who, but it's like it's also
But it's better because
yeah, it's actually kind of good. but it's not amazing.
I say B tier. I know. I say B tier.
I wouldn't
No,
say-
C tier. C tier. I take it back.
Yeah, I would say
C tier.
C tier. It's not good, but it's not bad. All
All
right.
right.
Cold War Quick Revive. Cold War Quick Revive is actually pretty good.
It's pretty good. I say A tier because this thing.
I'll give it A. Yeah, I'll give
Yeah.
A tier.
Yeah. Because this thing can save your teammates a lot of time during any boss fights. Because you can just kill one zombie and just come straight back up. Like it takes self-medication and combines it with it, and that really is a genius idea alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
agree.
Time Slip is kind of a weird one. Like it's good because like they
But
just
not
like
really.
it speeds up like all like your cooldowns. So I could say maybe a
Yeah.
B tier for Time Slip.
I say B tier. Yeah. To help you like speed a little bit.
Now BO4's Death Perception. I mean, obviously I think Cold War is the best death perception.
Now, don't get me wrong. It can beautiful be difficult, and sometimes because zombies spawn right in front of you, and you need to see them right there. Absolutely, but sometimes
I
you just
could-
straight up hear them. Like you just hear them run out.
Oh, I
Yeah,
think we'll rank it
true.
in C tier as well.
Yeah, C tier.
Now
BO3 Quick Revive. That's an A tier too.
That's an A tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is so. Yeah.
It helps a lot. Yeah.
all right, now we have
Blech.
Imperial Razor. Like I don't even know who really uses Imperial Razor.
I never
I mean,
used it.
if you're doing melee only, then I guess. But yet again, it's fucking useless. So F tier.
I mean, yeah.
I give it a D. Or either a D or an F.
All right, Electric Burst.
Oh, that's S tier.
I mean, I think Electric carries a little bit
Really?
better. I don't know. What do you think, Bo? Bo?
Bo.
Did Bo die?
I think Bo died.
Bo? All right. Well.
Bo appetito.
All right. It looks like we lost Bo, so I guess it's just me and you, Din,
Yeah.
for now, unless we get Bo back. Let's
Yeah.
text.
I'd give it an S tier or either an A tier or an S. It's so.
Oh wait, I
helpful.
think we have Bo back.
I was peeing. Sorry.
All right.
And
So-
we didn't. How come we didn't hear it?
Okay.
Because we're recording on YouTube. You want to be sexually.
Oh come on! They'll be like, ooh,
Okay,
that
okay.
sounds kind of hot.
Okay, Din. Okay, Din.
Calm down. Calm down.
All right, Bo. What do you
Sounds
feel
like you're
about
calling me
Electric
bitch.
Burst?
She's electric.
I really,
S
I
A
would
tier.
really give it.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't.
Then, don't get me wrong. I respect your opinion, but it's just
Yeah, I
this
do
thing
too.
can get you killed way more than gonna save you because BO4 zombies is different too. But that every BO4 zombies, their health increases up. So if the moment you use
Okay.
that against like 5 zombies, like the outer ring of the zombies will come and game bang you.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
All right, now Dying Wish, easy S tier. It's such a clutch
S tier.
perk.
S tier. This thing can save your ass.
I never used that one. What is it?
Okay,
So,
so
like,
basically it's
instead
like
of
a
going-
second stand.
Yeah. There you go. You need to explain it, Bo.
So basically, it's like a second life. Eventually, if you're about to go down, this thing will immediately activate a state of window. Eventually, like you're about to for like this amount of seconds, and you must get away from every zombie to regenerate it back. Now, the second thing is this thing has a recharge, but however, you can just keep using this over and over again. Like there's a reason that people say this is one of the best perks ever because this thing can save you on countless occasions.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. Next up, we have Stone Cold Stronghold. Obviously, this one is only good for like camping because like you're like stronger.
For one map in particular.
You're stronger if like you're camping.
Yeah, and also you get armor. So,
Yeah. I mean,
but the second thing is you have to stand still in order to activate it.
yeah. I could say like C tier. It's not terrible, but it's not good.
C tier. Yeah.
All right. The tortoise one. I forget what the full name.
Victorious
Yeah,
Tortoise.
Victorious
This
Tortoise.
this one is just when you put your shield, it protects you from behind, so that way the zombies does not like get any cheap shots on you. And this perk only like useful in one map alone. That's dead. That's Blood of the Dead because you have to go around and go through your shield.
I want to say
Yeah.
D tier.
D tier, yeah.
All right. Next, we have BO4's Deadshot. I'm also gonna.
I say that's an F tier.
Yeah.
I think it sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
I never used it.
It's really bad,
Good.
actually. Bandolier
It's bad.
Bandit.
What's that? What is that? Terrorist?
Okay.
No. Bandolier Bandit just...
I mean, don't do it. It does look like a terrorist, though.
It does. No, what Bandolier Bandit does is it just gives you more ammo in, like, your reserves for all your guns. It can be useful,
Oh, okay.
but, like, no, you're never really going to run it anyway. But...
Yeah, like, you know, use bullet wisely, and plus the max ammo you get frequently.
I can say just what it does, I could say maybe B tier.
I say B tier, like a very low B tier, like very high C tier.
Alright, the Winter's Whale, easy S tier.
Yep, this is a Widow's Wine, but no.
I think, honestly, I think this one's better than Widow's Wine, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
PhD...
No, I disagree.
What, Bo?
I disagree with that.
What, you think Widow's is better than Winter's?
Yeah, no, because Widow, you get more.
That is true.
Winter, you get less. And also, Winter's like more of an RG thing. It makes you like, Widows, if you get hit, it immediately combust, but like for Winters, you have to like wait for like another recharge.
Yeah, but it's still amazing.
I know, yeah, I'll give you that. Alright, PhD Slider.
Honestly, BO4's PhD Slider is really good.
Now, for someone who uses Healing Salvo a lot, I never use that.
You don't use PhD?
Mm-mm.
You should, honestly.
Really?
BO4's PhD Slider is really good. I'm kind of tempted for A tier with this one.
Like a B tier.
Alright.
What do you think?
What do you think?
What do you think, Din?
I would say an A tier. I only used it once, and it was actually pretty useful.
Alright, now, Zomshell. I mean, who the fuck uses Zomshell?
Uses the...
I
That's
never
an F
used
tier right there.
it.
Yeah.
That's an F tier right there.
Now, Cold War Stamina.
You want to be Usain Bolt? Well, guess what? That's the perk for you.
Honestly,
this perk makes you Usain Bolt.
S tier. S tier. For sure.
S tier.
S tier.
Bloodwolf Bite, I mean, it's cool, but it just... obviously, you can, like, end the round.
This dog will end the round for you without even you looking up for the last zombie.
I can say a B tier, because it's kind of... What, Din?
Something?
I was going to say, that should be an S tier then. But
I mean, it's good,
but I can...
But it's... If you're trying to do, like, an Easter egg or something like that, and you just need a zombie, more or less you can kill it. And it's
okay. This thing can help you. Does it help you in Easter eggs? But like when it comes to like saving the last zombie for like a particular Easter egg step, this dog will just end the round without you and you looking for it.
Yeah, it's okay.
Without you looking at it.
It's okay, but not really that good.
Yeah.
Blaze Phase.
Easy D tier.
Yeah. Secret Sauce is a bit of an interesting one because it can give you a random perk. So I mean, I'd say I wouldn't say F tier, but
I'll say high D.
I'm gonna say low D because it can be really bad.
Yeah.
All right.
Now we're left with the great perks. That's an S tier.
Yeah, World at War.
S tier.
BO4's.
That's also an S tier.
Yeah. I think BO4 has the best stamina.
That's also S tier.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing with BO3.
Cold War.
BO3, same thing. Cold War, same thing.
S tier.
See.
Yeah, that's S tier.
I think Cold War's Speed Cola should be like a B tier.
Actually, I agree with him.
Because Cold War Speed Cola is just really not that good at all.
They kind of nerfed it, but like you don't reload as fast, like I don't know, say BO3.
Yeah, you don't reload as fast as BO2 or BO3.
Yeah.
All right, now we got quick revival BO4. This thing is no one uses it. I mean, the only time you use it is that either you're playing medic or you just want it because in BO4 you come with like self revives. You don't need like quick revive. Like, you come with like actual like self revive. So this thing's like useless.
I would give it a B then.
Yeah, B.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think B like fits it.
All right.
Yep.
Well,
and there we go.
Those are our
we have done it.
Tier list. So I'm gonna stop sharing. We're just gonna come back here. So.
All right.
Yeah. That's the end of it. Now I'm gonna take a lovely hot bath.
Are you gonna take one with Grogu there, Din?
Oh God!
Well, it's his child.
I don't know who that is.
I want to see a Chewbacca in the shower with a little child.
Chewbacca.
fuck?
What is okay?
I'm talking about
But
his hairiness. I'm talking about his hairiness, not Chewbacca.
who's Harry?
You live in
Oh,
carpet.
fine.
Yeah,
Oh, just because I'm a
Did-
living carpet.
yeah, you live in carpet.
That would-
Fuck you, dude.
All right. Well, that was our episode. Hope you guys enjoy. Sorry for it being long.
Be
But
sure to like and subscribe and hit that ding dong bell.
Well, and if you
Yes.
don't, I don't know. I mean,
We'll come
can
after
move
you.
on, I guess.
we'll hunt you down.
Yeah. Well, I'll link your IP address if you don't subscribe.
Yes, the Mandalorians will come for you.
I've seen it.
I've seen where you live.
But we will try more next time in the following or any upcoming episodes to make them shorter. This one was quite long, so we apologize for that. But thanks for listening.
We hope you enjoyed it though.
Yes.
I'm not sorry.
Neither am I. So fuck you guys.
Okay, we need to be nice to our audience here, guys. So
We're
can
not
keep them.
nice, okay? We
I-
are Mandalorians. We need to be assholes.
Not necessarily. We need to keep our audience.
Dude, they're so lucky that we're not GTA characters. We have been so much worse.
We will be cursing at them. We'll be
Yeah.
we'll be like fucking subscribe.
All right. Well, we're gonna end it here. So, thank you.
Thank you guys.
Yep. We'll see you
All right.
next time.
Bye.